So what you're saying then is that 5 pounds of tangerines is definitely not too many tangerines to eat in a day.
In fact, I think it's actually a little low.
You think it's low? You think it's not that many tangerines to eat in a given day? 5 pounds.
Insufficient, if anything.
Okay. Well, it's good to hear because I eat a lot of tangerines and I was really worried about it.
I heard you were actually under eating tangerines.
Oh, we're live. Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi, neighbors.
Yeah.
Initiative Coffee Company here
I wasn't sure.
with elaborate questions about the world of tangerines and the necessities of vitamin C. Here in this week's episode of In the Red, where you too can criticize my tangerine intake if you want, but it's better than cookies. That's the moral of the story. That is the consensus.
I mean, let's be real here. It's not, but we'll trick ourselves and say that it is.
Oh, man.
Hey, guys, log into Roll20. We need it today.
Ooh.
Still got catch up to do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Jake, why don't you catch us up while I polish off the last of these 3? Today was only a 3-pound bag, so.
All right, hold on. I'm chewing my crouton. All right.
I bet tangerines are a healthier snack choice than croutons.
I literally just ate a salad. Eat my ass.
Jake, can I put the document into night mode? I'll do white text on a black background.
Ooh, that'd be good. That might give me anxiety though. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He was about to. I saw the Control A.
No, I saw Control All, and I was like, no. Okay, so what happened?
Anyway, tangerines, a much better treat and a much better use of green space than fucking leaves on trees.
What do you
Leaves
what
in
kind
Vermont,
of?
please.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a conversation that I have already kind of sent my email.
Maybe I'll change my opinion on that soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
What
Anyway.
on earth
Maybe
did I
certain
miss?
factors.
I feel like I missed a lot in a
You
week.
did. I had to rewatch stuff, so that should give indication of what happened last week. A short session. We created a burial site for the goblin that was inside the Warrens. It was awesome. It was fun. It was great. So I continued looking through the book and looked through and found Archdruid Dref became apparently Jake doesn't know how to write, so something 292 years ago.
Archdruid. He
became an Archdruid.
No. He became this spot. He
Yeah, he
literally is this spot.
No, that's what I literally was looking at. I was like,
He became this spot.
Can you fix that? You can fix that. You started highlighting stuff. I don't know what to tell you. I got it. Okay.
I want everybody to know that I don't have access to the notes intentionally. And so I can't share the notes with you to see how awful they're written.
They're not written poorly. Like, that sentence was really poorly. Like,
it also took you 7 tries to get those 4 words typed correctly.
Can I help you? So we found out Archdruid Dref became Archdruid 292 years ago. Apparently, as an Archdruid, you slow down aging, and that's why it's kind of like interesting. And we were also trying to figure out what like the vaults were about.
Let me redirect to be more accurate. It's not the fact of being.
Are you in the notes or not?
No. Being the Archdruid of the realms is not what slows down aging. Being a very advanced druid is Archdruid. There's one of them, and it's a title. But.
I feel like that was implied though, like being the Archdruid, you're an advanced druid. Either way, apparently I'm not. Whatever. Cast Beacon of Hope during a really intense burial ceremony, which created a excuse me, a
happy place.
Like a happy, sanctified place. We did our really cool like one-word things, and then we were like, you know what's super fun? And then we heard hollow ground, hollow wood stuff below us as I was about to make that suggestion, or somebody was about to make that suggestion. We found that we started creating a vault. That just happens across the world once every 100 years. But the last one that was created was half a minute ago, and by half a minute I mean longer than 100 years ago. Apparently we got people editing my document as I'm trying to read it, which is tough.
Oh, come on. Let him be.
It's known as the Way of the Last Resort. I don't know if that's the name of the vault, but that's the placard that was there. Then we were like, let's go to Shadowfell. Wait, there's something we did miss. I did miss. Spit with great dramatics. No, with Brian's great dramatics. Shot a rock into the wall.
And it fell to the ground.
And it just fell to the ground, thinking it might go through the wall. It didn't. But, that's some point of interest. What occurred was I went to the Shadowfell. There's a bunch of crab monsters. They were all at the vicinity of the 20-foot ring that we created from the miraculous thing that happened. And then there was a pulse, and it went out to 50 feet. And it killed everything there. At which point, I wanted to go get the body of a crab. It was scary. I didn't go get the said body of the crab. And then I played musical dancing, going down steps, but there was no song. There was no music that came out of the staircases, which sucked. And I saw that there was a couple things. There's a big gray citadel at Bell that had black tendrils around it, which I later asked Brian about. And it may or may not be a third magic that just is not identified in the book, but it also might be familiar to Kiv, just not green or the dark magic, which is that other magic. And then we also saw another tower that was more fortified than the current one we had. That was the south, where the groaning was. From there, we were like, we gotta go. So we gotta go out of here. And let's see here. We found a dire wolf that had a bear head. That was Cash, and he told us we need to save his friend, and that's Bruce. Bruce was stuck in a tree, a tendrils, I guess, but it's like a upside down willow, whatever the tree is.
It's like a will-o'-the-wisp that's really surprised.
Instead of going like this, it's going like this.
I like that image. Just like, whoa!
What? Ah! And it's holding us, and apparently he's kind of confused because the Verdant Prince should be dealing with this, who we found out is kind of a greedy prince. And we're on our way down, and we're in the midst of figuring out if we want to go down the way to the east that says the Way of the Forgotten, or the south that says Way of the Dead. Also, Bruce is currently in owlbear form?
No, werebear form.
Werebear form.
Bruce is a werebear. He's their bear, but he's a werebear.
Currently in werebear form. And we tried giving him a name, potentially.
Giving him what?
A name. I think we tried giving him the brother of Other Bear.
I don't remember that, but maybe. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good recap.
That was a pretty detailed recap.
You find yourself, after going downstairs for kind of a long time, it's probably 300 or 400 foot in a spiral staircase.
Just rude.
You find yourself in a large chamber that says there are 2 obvious openings, and one of them says the Way of the Dead, and one of them says the Way of Last Resort. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. You guys keep talking.
Am I in a different place than...
No, we're at the bottom of the staircase.
Okay.
We're all chilling. If
Was
you
it
get
the
on roll 20...
The Way of the Forgotten, or the Way of the Last Resort?
The Way of Last
No, it's
Resort.
the Way of the Forgotten to the east, and the Way of... No, Way of the...
Yeah, no, it's the Way of
the
the Dead.
It's the
the
south.
Way of the Dead is the south, and the Way of the Forgotten
is to the east.
Okay, so I'm in a different
Or
place.
no, the Way of the Last Resort. No. Our vault is the
the
Forgotten, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's no.
The two that we had was the Way of Last Resort, and then the.
Nope.
Wait,
I literally rewatched the video. No, it's
Oh.
yeah. No,
Which
it's
one?
the way.
Which one is the vault?
The vault's the Way of Last Resort.
Way of Last Resort. Got it. And then here is either Dead or Forgotten, right?
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
I only know this because I spent 2 hours on my Saturday rewatching this crap.
It was a pretty intense episode.
It was a 2 hours not supposed to take a lot of time episode, but then it took it's like 4 hours actually. So it's 2 hours of my day and it's gone watching an hour of this.
Only I'm sorry I suggested going to the other world.
I mean, it was a good idea. It's just Jake asked a lot of silly questions and that didn't need to be answered.
Oh no.
We all knew where he had to go.
Slayer Links with 6 months of subscriptions.
6 months? That's half a year.
It's a long time.
Shifty Jack, I'm thinking he or she might be more of a. I'll get back to you on that.
Kodiak.
Care Bear.
I was just I was just hoping not to answer him like 45 minutes in and then just like give him a random response about bears.
Right.
45.
He's I'd like to cast. He's actually something bear.
He's a koala bear?
Ooh.
A koala bear!
No, that's something.
He's Reginald from Reggie from American Dad.
Oh.
I hope you want to know that we're on episode 36, everybody. We are technically on the precipice of the end of season 3, technically compared to anime shows.
Oh, okay.
We are doing it!
Well, what if we do the Power Rangers rules where each season's like 52 episodes?
I'm not against that.
50. I don't know if anyone here is qualified to be able to describe that for you.
Jesus.
I got things to do. I got things to do. I gotta go. Good luck, everybody.
Does everyone have their big mark potion ready?
Qualifications aren't. That's the name of this episode. Are not good enough. It has nothing to do with the actual name. It has nothing to do with this actual game.
As an unrelated comment, if you deliver food for a living, and you are going to leave something on someone's porch, ring the doorbell. Like,
no.
Even if you're going to be like
not
no
chat.
contact.
Oh,
knock on the door, ring the bell, do something. Don't call me 3 times in the course of 3 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I know that.
I'll do you one better. You know where I live. They left it at the front door of the front entrance office, which is at the literal other end of the thing, and they said contactless delivery. And they left it left it on the ground in front of the building. And I'm like, someone just could take this.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
Very polarizing.
You guys are in a room. What do you want to do?
We're in a room. Do we go left?
Try? I don't know.
Do we see anything else on the walls? Like any scratch marks, mold?
Would you like to look for something else on the wall?
I will look for stuff.
I like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Let's get that shit out of the way.
Give me an investigation check from someone.
Oh, I need dice.
Yeah, same.
Investigation.
Ooh,
I've got that.
Like, you can't do this without dice.
Just because I'm still playing mental catch up here. Are we in like some sort of labyrinth or like hallway situation? Okay.
Yeah, we're in the entrance of a choice hallway where you could go
17
You really are Shifty Jack, a real bear of a situation.
Oh, God.
17 on investigation.
Was that with advantage? Because I assume someone's helping.
Yes. Yeah. Just yes.
Here, let me roll the other one. Oh, that's better. 23. Or no, 22.
22. Yeah, you also see here, you didn't spot it immediately because it's not like, there's not like a placard, but like you see like a third door that looks like pretty well hidden, and carved into the door it says the Way of Last Resort.
Okay, wait, hold on. Isn't that the same as what's in our vaults?
No.
Isn't that that's the door that I saw when I just came?
No, wait. Isn't the thing of Last Resort from the vault?
Yes.
It's a thing of Forgotten.
It's the Way of Last Resort.
This does, in fact, match the placard that was on the door in your vault.
Ooh.
Placard in the tomb.
So what doors have we investigated so far?
None.
Okay.
None. That's where we ended. Yeah. So it's the way of last resort.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There are 3 ways out. Well, I guess 4. You can go back up, but there's the way of the forgotten, the way of the dead, and the way of last resort.
Oh, the one right here. Is another one right there.
No.
Can I use my 10-foot pole to touch the door?
You can.
Does anything happen?
Just
actually, it's not. I don't want to stand there if that's gonna happen. Make that very clear.
I'll poke it with my stick.
Yeah, you managed to poke it in like just the right spot, and the door kind of like pops, and it is now open.
Oh. Is that I don't have dark vision, guys, and I think Jake's the only one with light cast on him right now, so I can't see anything.
All right, well, I'll scamper over and poke my head in.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to light a torch just so I can see things.
I think that's a great plan.
Ooh, it's a secret door.
Guys.
Hello.
Are we squeezing our way down?
Are you following, Jake?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm typing notes. The thing. So I don't. So don't have to take 2 hours out of my Saturday to do that.
Yeah. Let's.
I don't have light yet. Oh.
Maybe light. Reload. I gave it to you. So.
All right. I will reload.
Yeah, okay. Reloading.
I don't want to be on top of somebody.
I'm gonna go to the.
Oh no! I have to fix the. I forgot to fix this overlay.
Okay, I do have it. So.
Wait, so Spit, are you leading the way in, or are we just in a big dog pile at the entrance?
Oh, I was waiting. I was waiting until everyone indeed had vision and all that before.
I don't want to be in that line, to be honest.
But yeah, I do want to go
way.
And lead the way in. So, what do we see in here?
You see a large room.
Oh yeah.
And at the far end of the room, you see a doorway. With a door in it that has handprints embedded into the door.
Into the door?
And there is text around the door.
Around the door? What's it say?
What? How big are the handprints?
I guess like human size, like.
Okay.
I guess average statistically. So
is it like in Never mind. I was gonna make a dumb sci-fi reference, but let's carry on.
Okay.
So what does the text say? What language is it in?
It is. What languages do you speak?
I speak the language of. I've never actually looked that up in a while.
I speak Draconic.
Well, I know that you speak Druidic.
I know Druidic, yes, and that is it.
There are several translations, but Druidic is definitely one of them. And it says, this is the door of last resort. Should you need the contents of the vault, exhaust all other possibilities first.
Oh, okay. Then let's not be here.
The sacrifice is worthwhile, but vast.
Who wants to die?
Sacrifice is Ligma.
That's a lot of text.
Mm-hmm.
How many other languages are
there? It's
door.
Huh.
It's in quite a few languages.
It's the Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, so I would like to ask a few questions about this vault that we find ourselves in, if I could.
Mm-hmm.
So they are spontaneously created? Like what event? Do we know what event leads to their creation if they're so infrequent?
Typically, they are intentionally... You would know this, because they are typically the task of druids to maintain. They are usually created with intent. They only occur every, give or take, 100 years or so. You have not experienced one There hasn't been one in 1,000 years. Like, this is...
We did.
Like, legendarily, these occur every 100 years.
So is it like showroom floor new inside, or has
this
it...
one? No.
No. We're in the we're in the Vault of Iron right now.
The Iron Vault. Yeah, this is not your vault. This is
I see. Okay, I gotcha.
Typically, they are tied with forests and the druids that are responsible for those forests, as well as protected by Fey spirits. So you know that this one is protected by the
Verdant Prince.
The Verdant Prince. You know that this is referred to as the Iron Vault. All vaults have a failsafe that if you need to get through the vault quickly to retrieve the items that have been deposited, and feel like you are of substantive stuff enough to be able to do so, you can use the Way of Last Resort, which typically drains a good deal of life force.
Oh, so in ours we found the first thing was built was the Way of Last Resort.
Yes, the failsafe was created first in yours.
Got it.
Hey, let's not use this.
Yeah.
Is the vault that we find ourselves in, is this the same? God, like 3 months ago we were talking about how Bruce, something about how we were asking about, I was asking where Bruce was, and a vault similar to this, I think, was being discussed. Is this that place?
That Autumn Vault? Or the
Vault of Autumn is a vault in the Northern Timbers that is the purview of the Archdruid.
Okay.
It is the most kind of deadly vault. Its traps and puzzles are most lethal. It also is known to protect, like, the most powerful artifacts that are... like, the idea of these vaults is not like, I'm going to put this here for safekeeping. It's, this artifact is terrible. No one should ever have access to it.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, the other thing we haven't mentioned. We need to get this done with actually relatively quickly, because if Bruce dies, this forest is going to be dead.
Yeah, it's no way.
And by dead, I mean that's the least of our concerns, it sounds like. There's a lot worse things that happen if Bruce dies. And he's dying. Oh, he's above us, by the way.
Do we... Which door do y'all want to go through then? The Forgotten or Death?
I kind of want to go through the Forgotten.
I don't like the word dead, because I don't want to be dead.
I mean, dead's fine in my book, but I prefer not to be immediately assaulted by dead.
Let's go to the Forgotten. Like,
going to the Forgotten.
Here comes a bunch of int checks where we just forget each other, and you
No,
all have to...
I'm not good at it. No.
Ryan's like, damn, that's a good idea.
This is where Spit gets lost.
Where our team of fearless crusaders die because int checks suck for us.
Not only do you have a combined 40 strength, you also have a combined 40 int.
Yes. There's no other way about it.
Should we go the dead way? I didn't think about this.
Spit, I'll write you a note that says, my name is Spit. And I'll just pin it onto
my
your...
name is Jeff. That's all it says.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, so is to the south?
The south is the way of the dead. The east is the way of the forgotten.
Well, that's apparently backwards in my notes, so...
Oh, I've forgotten.
All right. Wait, east...
All right, we're going Forgotten. All right.
Who has the highest passive perception of you guys?
Wait, actually, I have questions before we go anywhere.
Okay. 17.
So now, knowing that we've seen a Rosetta Stone around this door, telling us in no uncertain terms, don't screw with this. Is there any other text on the walls in this room?
Nope.
I have 15 on perception.
I have 23 passive perception.
Yeah, that's all you... Oh, also, remember my detect magic is up.
Sure.
And actually, speaking of the Rosetta Stone situation, were there any things that were written in the language that's in Morty's book so that we can potentially Rosetta Stone some of the stuff that's in Morty's book?
Let's go!
Presumably, yeah. I mean, there's no
Oh, I forgot.
For you to know because you don't have his book. But
I opened my book app.
yeah, it talks about the way of last resort, a failsafe located in all vaults.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to look up words that are similar to those words as a cipher.
We need to save Bruce. You're going to spend days ciphering. We need to save Bruce. Let's not get sidetracked, guys.
It's a mental screenshot. That's all it is.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and lead the way.
Quick question about passive perception is if you are proficient in perception, do you add that to your passive perception?
Yes.
If you're on D&D Beyond, it should be auto added.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that?
Should be on the left.
Bottom left.
Where it says passive wisdom perception.
Oh, mine only says 15, but my wisdom is 15 and I took perception.
Well, wisdom, you get 10 plus the bonus plus your proficiency bonus. Yeah. So it'll be 10 plus 2 plus your proficiency
3.
bonus.
Okay, then
which is 15.
I have 15, yeah.
It sounds like Spit is the guy.
I will. Go ahead.
Spit, as you approach this footbridge, you look down and you notice an underground river that you are walking over with posts that are holding up the bridge. And from the upstream side, I guess, of the river, you see a bloated body floating down toward these posts.
Again. Or it's a bomb. I don't know. It's one of those two things.
How tall is this bridge from the bridge to the water?
It is 6 feet above the water.
Do we want to use the 10-foot pole to catch this?
It gets stuck on the posts holding the bridge up.
Oh, okay.
Like trash wood on like a grate. But you'd have to figure out a way to fish it out. Or dive in and grab it. I don't know.
Ew. Does the water look? How fast is the water moving?
How brackish the water?
I don't know. 3 knots. I don't know. It's moving swiftly.
But okay, so it's not a.
It's swifter than a creek, but slower than rapids. I don't know.
Got it.
It's a class 2 rapid.
We are underground right now, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a subterranean river. Yeah.
You said that we're about 300 feet underground, correct?
Yep.
Where would do we know where the water for this would be feeding from? Because that body would have been down here for a while.
Or got stuck.
That's why it's bloated.
Let me
rephrase the question. Did we see the body go thunk, or was it just there?
You saw the body float from upstream, beyond your range of vision.
Okay. Oh, so it could have
Morty,
been just traveling
you detect
for a while.
conjuration magic on this body.
Shit. I'm gonna say, hey, there's some conjuration magic on that. That's some stuff.
That's good. Yeah.
It's not evocation, but
right.
I don't like when any bodies radiate magic. That immediately is a flag to me, to be completely honest with you.
So, what species is the body?
It is tough to tell. It is very bloated and very wet.
There's so many things that it could be. Is there any way? I don't know. This is not I don't have identify, but how strong the magic is coming off of it, or is it faint?
It's pretty faint. It seems like this thing was conjured a bit ago, but
an undead body. Is it a?
It is definitely
corpse?
A body. It's definitely a corpse.
Oh.
But did somebody
it's wearing a buttoned up shirt and these kind of moldy pants.
Let's make note. The button-up shirt is still intact. Awfully nice wear.
We've seen this before, haven't we? Wasn't there a message carved into a dead body once before?
Yeah.
For you specifically, Morty?
We had a bot. Well,
I don't think that was just for Morty.
It wasn't for me. It was for everybody. We're a party here. Did we return the boat?
Morty, go deal with the dead body.
Oh, yeah.
So aside from asking Morty with his gloves of strength to pick it up, are there other ways that other folks can think of that aren't necessarily I'm between two options here. Morty picks it up with his gloves of strength, or Enix turns into a strong boy and pulls it up.
No, we have a grappling hook.
Can't I just use the 10-foot pole and pick it up with my 19 strength to like keep it at arm's length and be like,
yeah, make an athletics check.
All right, let's just do that. Like, I feel like that's just way easier than anything we're about to do.
Yeah, I have I picked out new spells after our last session, and I'm excited to use them.
22.
Oh.
Yeah, you fish this body out on a pole.
But let's be very clear. I'm not putting it close to us. I'm not flinging it at anybody. I'm not going to do any of that garbage.
You're not playing hilarious pranks where you're like,
no,
oh, look at this body, guys.
No, there's a body. No, I'm not doing any of that. If anything, I'm being uber careful and almost going like I pick it up and like as it gets over land, like doing the extra push it away kind of thing.
Right. So you manage to pick it up and some of the skin kind of starts to like slough around.
Ew.
What a bad word.
Slough? Yeah, it's a
gross
slough. It's pronounced
just a
slough in UK.
Word.
Okay. And so you manage to get it on the bridge far enough away from you that it doesn't immediately gross people out, I guess. I don't know.
So the bridge is secure then?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I crossed the bridge to look at it.
All right. You see a dressed body.
Shall we undress it?
Pockets?
Wait.
I will use Mage Hand
to
gradually undo
the
nicely buttoned shirt.
All right, I'm even more uncomfortable with this now.
It fades to black.
Is it better or worse that he used Mage Hand? You managed to unbutton this shirt, and carved into this male humanoid's chest is a message that says, "You made it. The spirits are bound to assist those who travel the vault."
You know
and then
how
it kind of like runs out of room on his abdomen, like.
Oh no!
I'm not.
The letters get smaller and smaller.
I hope it doesn't like continue, like kind of like the tattooed, where you can kind of see the top of it. And you're like,
it's like somebody wrote "Happy Birthday" on a poster, but started too big. Yeah.
Wait, we should flip him over just in case. There might be more on the back.
Ew.
Well, does it say like, hey,
Let's just get this over with.
Is there anything in the pockets?
There's nothing in the pockets. No.
All right. We say humana, and do we push him in the river again?
Oh, I grabbed rocks in the previous room.
Okay. Yeah, there's rocks. I guess.
Did we
now
retrieve all the text that was on this?
You know, the worst part about it is I'm becoming more and more like
comfortable with getting messages this way
with Rusalka, period, because like she kind of has been the most helpful spirit, not gonna lie, or just fake creature out there, like out of any of them, even including like Glamour. It's like she's been the most just like, hey, this is what you need to do, I don't like this. She's given us the most literal help, and I kind of want to fanboy her a little bit, just to make her uncomfortable enough to be like, can you go away? Like either until she falls in line with the other fey creatures, or she just becomes like my new patron. I don't know. Rusalka's a patron. Be kind of funny just to level 20 summon her, and she's like, "What do you want?" Like she only communicates with dead bodies, just like like that's all that happens.
20-foot radius.
Meanwhile, back in the vault. Is there anything if I look at the Rusalka entry, like that says? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say I don't have light. I can't see what I'm looking at.
Did I not give you light?
No,
reloading the page.
I did. And
try again.
And then, Marty, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, is there any entry about is there any entry that includes for Rusalka that's like goes forth about how to deal with dead bodies? I think like there's like, hey, if you receive a body, this is what you should do with it afterwards. Like, is there any entry on that?
It says put the body back to course.
Like, I feel like the latest thing I want to do is like kick it back in the river and be like, and then everyone look at me like it's what it says to do. Like,
have we read all the text on this poor fellow's body? Like we joked about flipping him over. You said that you ran
actually,
out of
I would flip him over to make sure.
Yeah,
I'm not taking off his
written
pants.
on his front.
That's weird.
Let's put him back in the river as Rusalka has asked, so we don't aggravate her.
On the other side.
Yep. I cast Mage Hand to give a little extra.
Okay.
5 pounds.
All right. So
we say some words. Humana.
I already put the rocks down. Yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anything in this room?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cast Invisible of myself. And I'm going to go ahead of the party so that I can try to inspect the room and see, like, does it look like that there are any potential traps or anything like that in this room? Like,
sure, make an investigation.
Jones stuff.
It's always possible that there's potential for traps. Like, it's a dungeon, so...
Valid.
It's a fun-gen. A fun dungeon.
15.
You detect no traps.
Awesome. All right. So I whisper back, there's no traps in here, guys. Is there any writing on the wall similar to what we saw inside the door of last resort and such?
There is not, which strikes you, Enix, as noteworthy, I suppose. Generally, there are like legends of the artifacts in these vaults. Seemingly, this could have just been a fairly new vault, and like the artifacts are not very legendary. But it's tough to know.
Oh.
If do I know, is there a general like place on the wall where text would be?
Kind of like throughout the whole walls of these.
Well, I mean, like, would it be at like eye level or something?
Yeah,
like,
it would be at like shoulder height.
Okay. Can I feel the walls and feel if I could would it be like chiseled into the wall?
Generally, it's like depicted as like etched into the wall, but you feel the wall where you think it should be, and you don't really feel anything.
Oh.
After the business with that pit, I kind of don't trust anything.
Which pit is that, Enix? I don't know.
Trust is an illusion.
I don't remember. Right. What was there a pit that was problematic?
So that not a pit. I don't remember what spell was involved in that, but I guess it would. The illusion of that would make it. I'm overthinking it. I would both not see and not feel something that would be actually there if that spell was in play, right? What did we do to dispel it? Or did he just turn it off?
We were smart.
We yeeted our way through it. That's what happened.
Well, I know, but on the way out, it was just like we could see that it was just a pit.
I think it was It was phantasmal. It was a phantasmal.
It was phantasmal force.
Yeah, and it was with a prolonged imagery spell or something like that.
Right. So the reason that you could see the pit for what it was on the way out is the illusion was on the other side of the pit.
Yeah.
So it keeps you from entering, but not from leaving. Yeah.
It's like putting on glasses the wrong way.
Dang, that's like it's Bell's funniest home videos and just watching us go through it.
So, and the inspiration for that is like, there's this old documentary where coyotes would paint elaborate scenes on the sides of rocks so that birds would run very fast into them, presumably kill themselves.
But wait.
There's more.
But there's not actually, like, if you were on the other side of the rock, it would just be a rock.
All right.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do now is right near where Enix was, like, feeling the wall, I'm going to go ahead and press my ear fin to it. And I'm like, guys, I think I hear, like, clip-clopping somewhere.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
You totally do.
Like I'm hearing galloping for no reason.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, oh, shoot. Yeah. Sorry.
So I go ahead and I peek, I like go over here. I look down, I look to see if like the bridge is stable and whatnot, and I try to like peek my invisible head through to see if I could see anything going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see a horse kind of wading, like fording the river.
Oh no!
And more notably, you see like a body slumped over, sitting in a saddle on the horse that appears to be dead. And he looks up at you and he goes, "Oh no!"
I like to grab the pole and try to lift him up.
So the body at this point is like the height of the bridge, because it's on the back of Clyde.
Yeah. Like, Clyde, grab it! We're gonna save you!
He like starts to like rear up and puts his like front hooves on the bridge and starts to like smash.
I start pulling him off the bridge because stop that.
Athletics check.
Come on, big. 19, please, come on, Clyde!
You manage to like get your arms around like the bridle and whatnot and like pull him through apparent sheer force up on the bridge, and he is not happy to be there.
Horses weigh like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And don't we all have a strength of like 2?
Yeah, no.
His is 19 because he's wearing fancy gloves.
And I say, Clyde.
This is whoa.
That's on brand. Honestly, that is on brand. Clyde, we appreciate you. That's all I got.
Cool.
We really should create and turn
who's on your back?
Misfired spell redeem.
He says, I don't know. It just appeared on my back.
Is it the same body that we just kicked into the river?
It's a different body. It's a different body.
Is it a different bloated body?
It is another bloated body.
I hope it says... No, I'm gonna go for it this time. I'm just gonna pull it off and be like, if it's another message for Rusalka, I'll be like, that's very convenient. Like, why is there a horse here? And it actually, it's like carved into the thing's body, like it preemptively knowing it's gonna be here. I might just give up on the Lady of the Forest if it says that. I will rescind everything.
So you cut through the shirt on this other body, and it says, "Sorry, ran out of room. I needed a new note card. Oh shoot, I should have planned this out. That was too much description. ... And then you notice as you look over, and Clyde is getting really nervous, and you hear a creaking sound.
Wait, he's on the bridge though.
He is on the bridge.
No, I'm talking about the bridge. I'm talking about the bridge.
Well, he got back on the bridge because he is.
Why are you getting on the bridge, you psychopath?
Because he's trying to get away from you.
Why? I saved him.
Because you're terrifying. And you notice as the bridge segment right here just collapses into the river, and he falls straight down.
Oh no!
And there's a lot of like sharp wooden debris, but the only thing you notice when you get a good glimpse is like floating flowers floating down the rest of the river.
We can't make the wreath. I cast mage hand.
Yeah, can you get some of the flowers out of the water for me with your mage hand?
I hate you, Brian. I was gonna literally summon him again right after this happened, and then it said it was a limitation reach for the stream, and that is so unfortunate. Because I was gonna summon him preemptively for a clip like the stomping of the horse noise, and then it happened again because he was gonna die, and he's like, "Oh, I'm cut. I heard the other one behind me already."
No. One Clyde per go. Oh my goodness.
Wait, and who's keeping the Ram company?
No one anymore. We summoned him. He got summoned.
You've just made the ox lonely again. The ox. You took his friends away, and now you've done it again.
I don't want to blame anybody here, but fuck you, Shifty Jack. It's okay. He's my best friend. It's fine.
All right.
But
that doesn't change anything there.
So you now have an obstacle I didn't expect to encounter. You have a hole in this bridge.
Oh, I thought that trap was planned all along.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's when you add a 900.
When you add 1,000 pounds to a bridge that's made of like planks of wood.
I mean, it's only 5 feet. I could jump 5 feet, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna jump that because I can actually jump that.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I have.
That's a normal thing with
right? Can we like rip up some planks? There's a lot of other bridge that we've gone over. Like, can we rip up a plank or two and like just make a narrower bridge?
So just to clarify, you want to make the bridge that you have come already this far on more dangerous.
Always.
If you have to escape this vault somehow.
No, we're not doing it. I'm just gonna jump it.
Yeah.
We all at base 8 strength can
How is
jump.
Jumping it less dangerous than making a bridge?
Because
D&D says you can jump your strength.
We can jump our strength in long jump. We're just gonna jump it. I think that's.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's why I was like, this is not that big of an obstacle. I'm still invisible.
Can we get like a? I want to get like kind of like a balloon to tie to this thing. Can we invent balloons, guys? Because I want every time Clyde dies, I want to, like on the side of the highway it says someone dies, like in a sad way. But I want to put that every time a Clyde dies, it's like,
and it's like you fall in the river. No, no.
I was gonna say as I jump it,
you don't make the jump and you die.
He hits a 360 no scope but misses the no scope and it goes into the river. I hate when
in that case, I drown in the river and just like throw double middle fingers at everybody else.
I like the idea that as a druid and you've totally changed into a fish before. That you're like, you'd rather go the route of not changing into anything else.
You'd rather die out of spite than...
I'm out.
It's the route of lazy.
Or you change the wrong thing, you're like, oh no, I can't do this, into a dick bird, like, it's the big Muppet mouth, like, I can't
don't have
live.
room to take off, no.
I would somehow wild shape into an actual rock and just like, punk, to the bottom of this river.
Can't we just float on Morty's shield over the hole?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
Well, no, yeah, I guess if I left it with you guys, but it'd start floating immediately.
Right.
Hey, is there any text on the wall in here?
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There was any magic?
In here?
Yeah, are there? I'll look actually out on the river, and I'll see if there's any other bodies
the walls
coming
have
towards us.
the walls radiate conjuration magic, indicating that some things should happen here, or divination magic. I'm sorry, but for whatever is supposed to be happening to these walls, it isn't.
Is it faint?
No, it's pretty strong.
Or is it not?
Like it's been triggered already?
No, like it is a persistent effect that just isn't currently in use, right?
So something's negating the use, but it's like something's
masking it,
neutering it right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
If I go back,
was that an answer? Yes to that.
What?
When he said masking, is that like yes?
No, it doesn't feel like it's being suppressed. It feels like it's like in full effect, but like whatever it is supposed to describe, there's just nothing. There's no like source for it.
Is there a box tech that's missing from Brian right now?
What?
Is there a box text missing right now?
No.
Something that should be happening.
Ooh, is it possible that whoever is supposed to be describing things in here may have forgotten? We need to somehow restore memory.
I mean, that's possible.
It sounds wildly inefficient as a vault, honestly. It's like you go through the vault and it's like nothing happened. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot it. Nothing should have happened. And like, wait a minute.
All right, let's continue on.
All right.
Oh wait.
What are the
Enix, what are you? Yeah.
Yeah. What are the outside of as we're going across these bridges? Is there anything on the outside of these chambers, rooms that we're in?
The rooms you're in, there's like stone walls with like root systems that come down and make it's almost like full coverage on the walls from these roots. But it comes off as like very like almost metallic in hardness.
Ooh.
There's no like pliability to it at all.
Well, are any of them containing that awful fungus?
You do not see any of the fungus at the moment.
Does it?
You mentioned that they're metallic. Is it all stone and mineral, or is it any of it ironwood inside?
Yeah,
all of it is ironwood. So like the wall, there's stone walls with like ironwood like roots that are coming down that almost look like retainers, like rebar almost. But like they're big, wide, and flat, and that is what's radiating this divination magic.
Ooh.
Wait, say it again.
The like roots that are coming down that are like wide and flat are what's radiating this divination magic.
So the walls aren't, but the roots are.
It's probably the roots of the tree that's up top.
Which is seeping into the... But no, but that was necromantic energy.
This is a different energy than that.
Is it a green energy? I don't know if we can talk about. Could that be a question I could ask during when I cast detect magic? I know it might be out of the purview of the spell, but like I feel like also since we're adding more generalized features of Is this green or is this dark shadow magic?
This is neither. I think this is.
Is it like, that dark gray Is it the gray magic?
Potentially. Based off what Enix has told you, you get the idea that like the divination magic should be like carving in the legends of the artifacts that are bound within the vault.
Any like a tomb.
Yeah.
It's recounting the stories
of the items. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, there's no stories here. And your indication is like whatever magic? The source of this is missing. You can make an insight check to kind of like deduce a little bit.
Yeah. So I guess depending on my check might give me 25.
Yeah, so you get the idea that this vault is empty. There just aren't artifacts in this vault. So like when artifacts are deposited, like their legends are put on these walls.
Oh, with weird, hella weird.
But because there's no like source for that in the vault, right
it's
now,
just magic.
It's just like divination magic waiting to go to work.
Interesting.
It's a story waiting to be told.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go
or
with
is
that.
it a story that has been forgotten?
Maybe.
Oh, that's true too. Brian's like, yeah, I guess so.
Either of those could be fine, I guess. Yeah.
Shall we continue on?
Yeah, you see a third body floating down the river.
Oh no!
We do the old picker upper.
This one says, sorry about that. You keep a mind on your allies to navigate the way of the forgotten spirits.
I love how it's just like Rosalka just has bad cell reception down here, and she's like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot this part.
It even gets funnier because knowing that she's so far away that she sent this preemptively, knowing that we would be stuck here and at this exact time, knowing we would be through this.
I mean, the message does say that like the spirits in the region are bound to the vaults. So,
okay.
So remembering your allies, which could mean us as well as some of the big spirits that we brought with ourselves. Yeah. So in the event that like this is the whole like we may lose each other bit, how about we tie a rope to each other? Like
we know how rope works.
Don't we not know amounts? We know not where you are though, right? Because you're invisible.
This is true.
Yeah.
I like hop up and down and little plumes of dust come out from the top.
Well, if he starts the rope tying and throws the rest of the rope at someone, it'll be annoying, but it'll probably be fun.
Let's do 20-foot increments. We have a lot of rope.
How much rope do you have?
Hundreds of feet. Hundreds of feet.
It's just an inconsistent amount of rope.
Well, sometimes we end up with 53 feet of rope. Sometimes we end up with 219 feet of rope. We have plus or minus 800 feet of rope.
What?
We used rope at the very first episode to fix the wheel.
Yeah.
Somebody's rope.
Yeah, but we acquired or lost.
I'm making a funny joke because you nearly died in a pit trap. And
there was 2 feet
out
deep.
How much rope there was. My apologies. I thought that was clearer, but I'll be clear.
I do want to open my book up about.
Why do we have to keep belaboring the pit? I know I brought the pit up, but I'm actually kind of salty about it.
That's not the pit I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the latrine.
We cleaned that one out too.
No, I was thinking about the pit that I just dove into.
Oh, sure.
I forgot.
Oh,
I
we
forgot
definitely
about...
talked about that too. But it was mostly the ship.
I guess realistically, like pits are just like not your guys' strong points.
That's true.
not.
Actually,
Anytime
three short people.
We should just every time we see a pit, we skip it. I think that's the thing at this point.
All right, let's blunder our way forward while we're just going to tie each other to each other.
Quick question. I want to look at my book.
Okay.
Does it say with that information about the vaults? Do all vaults have that factor of like if there's that like just resonant energy of that magic that will always tell the things that are in the vaults?
That is a feature of vaults. Yes. When artifacts are deposited within the vault,
like
the legend of those artifacts becomes written on the walls of the vault.
I'll be real with you. We should get rid of that feature on our vaults. Sounds hella dumb. Because then it's like, oh, this vault's got this, this, and this. If you have any information about it, so.
I mean, I don't know if we really have control over that. It's not like as easy as just ripping the.
Actually, we do. You know what we do? We put stone. We put shape. We shape earth in front of that. We cover it up, and they're like, "Well, there's stuff in here." It's like, no, it's got 2 feet of stone. There's nothing here. Clearly, nothing here.
An elaborate illusion spell within the illusion spell.
You know what? And that prevents my anxiety.
If somebody as smart as you guys could fall for an illusionary pit trap, clearly followers that entered your vault would fall for your hilarious illusion to cover up divination magic.
I really don't appreciate you taunting. I feel like this is targeted at me specifically.
No, we all did not survive.
Don't worry, it's just been a rough last 2 weeks.
All of us.
It's been a real rough last 2 weeks.
That's true. You all did very stupid things in that pit. It wasn't just you.
And in fact, we cleaned out that poop pit just so we didn't have whatever happen again.
I was gonna cast Mold Earth in there too, only to find, oh, that's not actually Earth. Enix, I don't know why you didn't pick up on that, Enix.
Oh no!
Well, we did that. We did one for you. So you know what? There's nothing in there to worry about except for the new stuff.
That's true. Hey, let's talk about the walls that show. So the by the rules of the vaults, like if I just like dropped a pencil, would like the story of that pencil show up on the walls, or is it like it has to be bound to the vault?
It has to be deposited in the vault. So all of these vaults have like essentially a night deposit box that you put the item in, and it appears within the center of the nexus of the vault.
Okay. And is the night deposit box, is that upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, let's go, guys.
Start depositing crap in there. There's like a used hand axe.
Well, that's that was what I was getting at. I'm like, I wanted to just like drop something.
I'm excited for your vault to be the vault of dumb shit.
Vault of guiding bolt.
Here we have the story of a used AA battery that Enix threw down here for some reason because he didn't want to throw it out, but whatever.
It's hard to know how to dispose of batteries and electronics. Come on.
We got to figure out the due time of how long it takes for it to right itself, like the magic. We just got to imbue like a hand axe or something, or even just a guiding bolt scroll, and like all that shows up on the walls is just a bunch of arrows, and like that's just one big arrow. It's just like.
It's like the colored guides at a hospital.
Oh God, we're just gonna troll the shit out of people. It's like one goes this way, and the other goes. It's like unguiding bolt. It's like where you want to go, and or the place you don't want to go to. It's like don't go that way. So one's going that way, and the one's on the exit, and we'll put entrance and exit above that. We're gonna make so much money.
So let's go.
Come on, Morty. Let's go.
Make so much money.
We've been live for an hour, and we've gotten
through 2 rooms. I think we're moving at an exponential rate. This is way slower than the caverns.
Morty, come on.
So I peer down this hallway.
I'll keep moving.
Are there any traps or anything that we need to be concerned about? This is a pretty thin hallway.
You'll need to make another investigation check.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah.
I know he's actively looking.
You can.
Would anyone like to do this investigation check?
I'll do the investigation check.
Add a D4, brother.
Add a D4.
Do you want to do this check? No.
No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
15.
There are 100% no traps in this hallway.
Let's go, boys.
All right, let's go.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
we're stopping. We're stopping.
Y'all moving way too fast for Ryan's game. Come on, guys.
You guys notice an aerosolized gas start to spray out of the walls.
Oh shoot! Where?
To make Constitution saves.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
Constitution.
It's not frightening, right?
It's not a fear effect, no.
Damn it. 20.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Benny.
Okay.
There.
It's a little bit better. That's a 16.
Yep.
That's a
DC
lot
is
better,
15.
actually.
There's a gas that sprays out.
I'm going.
We should get out of here, guys.
I agree with that. We should move backwards. I would like to unroll my bedroll.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna go like this with my bedroll.
Okay.
And literally just
fan it out.
Fan it out. That's literally all I'm gonna do.
From? Hold on. Where is it seeping from?
From the wall.
From the walls. There's like little pinhole like nozzles that are spraying this liquid.
God, I've never used a bedroll like that before. I'm so excited.
Like as you
right. I go back.
I'm gonna go like this.
Make a nature check, Jake.
Me? Oh, okay. Those are words.
Or Enix. Enix is in front. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Enix, make a nature.
When did that happen?
When everyone else backed up.
I moved back. I mean, Morty said get behind.
Oh, yeah. Well, 23.
You notice that like it sprays and you're like, oh god, huh. And you notice this is just like water mist. Like it's not toxic in any way. It's not like dangerous. It's literally just aerosolized water.
Did somebody forget to put the poison in here? I don't
The
like this.
realm
This
of
is
the forgotten.
All right, so I'd like to. I can I give Dimitri kind of like a withering like way to investigate this hall check and check for traps myself.
Mm-hmm.
And give him just like side eye the entire time. I'm like, we never lose eye contact with each other as I'm doing it. As I get an 18.
Where are you?
Keeping my bedroll on command right now.
You also detect no traps.
Oh.
But you are more confident than you were a moment ago with Dimitri's check for traps.
I will go ahead and move forward.
Hey Brian, I'm not going to ask for an investigation check because I've got a bedroll to deal with.
Okay, that's fair.
I trust my party to not be goofballs.
Even after the investigation.
There's a corner here, guys.
You guys keep moving.
Well, wait, we're at a corner. We're at a corner, yeah.
Hold on, I peek around the corner while hiding.
Oops.
Make a stealth check.
Sure.
Question mark?
It's a really inefficient thing here.
I have a 23.
You are confident that you are well hidden.
Anything around the corner?
Nothing obvious.
28 arrows come straight into your face.
Right, yeah. But I'd see them, so I'd be able to.
I'm gonna hold my action to, if I hear the twang of anything that's like bad, I'm gonna pull him back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will, like, I looked around the corner, I don't see anything apparent. This seems to be a fairly large room with an angled wall. Any writing in here? Any marks on the floor that could indicate like trap tiles and
Make
stuff
an
like
investigation check.
You got it. 9.
Nope.
Yep, we're safe.
Can I start leaning on my perception?
Everything is super mundane and safe.
Brian, we need to see more people for this campaign.
Enix, you notice as you step in that square, you like step on a pressure plate, But like
my goodness.
But like no traps go off. You just notice like there's a pressure plate there. You're not really sure what it does.
Do they like forget to set the traps?
Wait.
Oh no! We're setting traps on the other side. If we divided and conquered, we'd totally be shot with arrows now.
Well, those are things. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Brian's like, damn, that's a good idea.
That's good. Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
That's some I run an escape room bullshit right there. That's
if I haven't heard it, you start effing stuff up
that's
now.
That's a new one I haven't encountered before.
Yeah, that's a real good one. You think your way out's good? Wrong. You spot a boss? You're wrong. This is way 1,000 times worse when you're out of resources.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, that's good. In my eventual homebrew campaign that I don't run, that's one of those things.
If he steps off of it,
yeah, what
does it remain recessed or does it come back up?
Is he going to step off of it?
I don't think I want to
don't
do
step
that.
off of it.
How?
Everyone get down.
Well, is there? Can I see anything on the? We've already been looking.
Is there anything in this room?
There's a door on the far end.
Is there any materials or anything in the last couple rooms?
No.
I can say we could try to put wood on it from the bridge that busted. Oh wait, we have body. No, they're already. We definitely took this back into the water. That's not.
And I don't think Rusalka would have wanted us to carry them around.
Well, I never. But if we return them eventually, I was gonna say we could get enough body weight to make sure they don't come back up.
Oh, valid. Yeah.
Well, what if?
Let's get a horse. Oh wait, you can't summon another horse.
What if all y'all go back into the hallway and I make like a slow motion action movie dive off the plate back into the hallway?
How about we don't go backwards and
how about I do this? Forwards? I'm gonna cast Death Ward on you.
Okay.
That's how much confidence I have in these traps.
And let's move away from him, potentially towards this other door.
Yeah, I like
spit. When you step on that tile, you feel a pressure plate underneath your feet.
Oh no!
Oh, this is a Zelda puzzle. Everyone, come in. You need to find a pressure plate.
This has been giving off very heavy Zelda vibes so far. Like,
guys, it's a dungeon. Plate. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yes, the dungeon is vaguely reminiscent of other games that focus on dungeons.
Well, the fail-safe door is the puzzle. You need to have 13 hearts to get the Master Sword.
Brian, I hope you're actively watching me move. I'm waiting. I'm hoping you see. Okay.
Stop. You feel a pressure plate.
Wow, I'm somewhat shocked. I'm
in
slightly shocked.
Hold on, we're in a line. So can everyone?
You're either right or it's an elaborate lightning bolt trap. One of the two.
Yeah. No. Everyone, if you are on a pressure plate, squat really low.
No. What?
All right.
Two of us can squat low. The other one's really tall.
This trap Brian made.
Why don't I lie down on the floor?
No, don't do that. You need the tallest. We lie down.
What? So I get hit first?
No, because you're the only one that could get hit. Because unless that person's on level grounds with us short people.
All right, fine.
How much pressure?
You're more of an advantage.
I would like to
carry 5 pounds of weight. Correct?
Yeah.
I would like to take out. I would like to investigate and look at the floor.
Boring.
Okay. Make a check.
Make an appropriate check. Whatever it is.
14.
Yeah, you notice 8 pressure plates.
Oh, that's way more pressure plates. Where are they?
It's just
look at your.
Y'all should get off of them.
Wait, no! You had to get on it.
No.
Oh. There's 8 of them.
We probably should. Wait. Can you investigate the door?
Yeah.
I'm not moving. I'm just saying, can you investigate the door before you stepping on anything? Just be like, hey.
And then I have an idea.
Need 8 locks.
Can I poke the door with my 10-foot pole?
Yeah.
Anything happen?
You poke the door, and you expect the worst, and nothing happens.
Does the door open?
No. Of course not. You haven't done the Zelda puzzle yet.
Exactly. Okay, so what we need to do, what I can think of is I will cast Mage Hand, and it'll slap the pressure plate that is across from me.
Nothing happens. It does not recess at all.
I'm gonna toss. Oh, I don't like doing this. This is rough. I'm tossing Bear.
No.
Bear's with us?
He's on my back.
He's always with you. He's
always. I'm using him as a hopefully not combat NPC right now.
Oh no.
But I'm using as a trap solving NPC because I'm a resourceful MFer.
Dimitri, did the wolves follow us down here?
Just to be clear, Brian will set a very, very bad tone if Bear dies.
I've been aggressively warned. Hold on. There's Bear. He's adorably ferocious.
Oh, thank God.
I need to refresh.
I assume he's there, but I'll refresh again anyway.
He's in the bottom corner. Oh, wait. Hold on.
No,
he's on the wrong layer. He's in the bottom corner.
Oh, look at that.
That's terrifying that if he's on the bottom corner, that is scary.
Does the pressure plate
you have recessed the pressure plate also.
Did anything happen?
Nope.
All right, guys. Y'all stay there real quick.
Can you use your 10-foot pole and maybe push one of them down? Wait, no, you're short. Never mind.
I want to step on this one.
The one that you were on comes up, and the one that you're currently on goes down, and nothing happens other than that.
How about this one?
The one that you were on comes up, and the one that you're currently on goes down, and nothing happens other than that.
I'm gonna tell Bear to come to the one in front of me.
Okay.
For that one?
Yep. Brian knows. Brian knows already. Don't kill my dog.
The one that he was on comes up, and the one that he is on goes down, and nothing else happens.
All right, I'd like to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And I will... Dimitri, come exchange places with me. And my mirror images are able to be within... I think they're able to be within a 10-foot radius, right? Yes?
It's a very good question.
I don't know.
Your image.
I don't know if they have a weight though. Three illusory duplicates. What's in Jake's backpack?
We're just trying to open the door. So if we just put our backpacks down on the plates and then step on the other plates, won't the door open?
You could try to figure that out.
We have no clue, but we also want to be careful of what we put down.
Like if I
was gonna say if things we need later on.
Well, I'm gonna pick my backpack up if I set it down. Like if the door opens.
Well, if I put a bedroll down, I'm like, oh, if I lose a bedroll, I'll be like, all right, I can replace that. That's what I was more so saying. Well, like, I don't want to put my holy symbol down.
Oh, do my mirror images do anything or no? I guess they're weightless.
It doesn't appear to be weight based.
I cast.
Wait! What?
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be weight based because the plate that your very small dog climbed on.
I mean, my dog's more than 30 pounds, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe it is weight based. You don't know then.
Can I leave like a quiver of arrows where I'm standing?
Wait. How big? Is there anything on this pressure plate? Like, are there any holes or marks on it now that we've stepped on multiples of them?
Nope.
All right. I leave a quiver of arrows where I was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't keep the plate down.
Okay. Is the door open now with what?
Nope.
Okay, then I pick up my...
I'll have to put a big Mar potion on that and step off of it.
No.
If I just step off the pressure plate that I'm on, does the pressure plate unpressure plate?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Ray of Frost on this pressure plate.
Okay.
Wait a second.
It's now slippery and cold.
I'm going to stand in between these two pressure plates, and I'm going to reach my hands out and push down both of them.
Neither of them go down. You don't have the flexibility or height to do that.
Anix, are you able to do that with your flexibility? And
Yeah, I'm
height?
tall enough for that. I want to try it.
In the red, a story of us not figuring out pressure plates.
I cast firebolt onto this space.
Can we just put pittons into the side of this to make it
cold.
not? Can we just put pittons into this so they don't come back up?
You can try.
Okay, I'd like to put pittons into the one I'm standing on.
You stand in one, you put the pitton in, you step off.
I get off.
And you hear like this
quiet, disagreements.
Like, ticking, and then this grinding sound, and then you see this half of a pitton eject into the air with pretty substantial force, and this pressure plate has destroyed broken the pitton in half.
Wait, can we just get off all the pressure plates and look at the door? Does it say anything like, hey, pressure plates 2, 7, 3, and 9 need to be, and there's not 9 pressure. Like, can we look at the door and see if there's like since we've disturbed it, can we undisturb it and see what the resting state is?
Yeah. Hop off some plates, guys. It might just unlock the door.
That's what I'm really banking on.
Come on, Bear.
And I put Bear back into my NPC. Don't hurt him, or I'll ruin the stream kind of thing.
Yeah. Nothing happened. All the pressure plates pop back up. The door is still there.
Is there any, as we look into the room, because we haven't really absorbed the room in terms of what is there anything like some morbid... Wait. We were told by Rusalka, mind your friends.
Your allies.
Or mind your allies.
Do we want to... I go over to Anix. I'm like, do you have your bone?
Yes, I do, and thank you for asking. And I hand it to you.
After we gave it back to you, after I was in the shadow fell.
Well, every other single time I've had something on me every time, and you're like, oh, I wait until Anix is asleep, and then I just take it. Instead of
it's an emergency.
That does check out.
We actually
if it was an emergency, why wouldn't you just ask for it in the first place instead of just wait until he goes to sleep?
I think we did ask him when we were going to go. When I went to the Shadowfell, I was like, "Can I have the bone?" And then Brian was like,
"You did make a point. Yeah, you did make a point to ask him if you could borrow the bone."
There was consent. Because Brian could have said no.
That's true. It was implied consent, but it was consent.
So whatever Kiv says. Hey guys, I'm Kiv.
Hey guys, great job. You're doing great. I think you're going to do great.
So we have a total of 8 people with the dogs, right?
Correct. Yeah, so we summon the blink dogs.
Yeah, 3 blink dogs show up.
Yeah, let's get on our plates. Hey, get on your... Bear! Hut 2! And I do like a kind of a joking Hut 2, and I hope he is happy. I don't know.
He's smiling with his teeth.
I throw him some food.
He's real excited.
Great. And it's on one of those pressure plates, too.
Yep. Yeah, the blink dogs show up, and you kind of direct them to stand on the pressure plates, and the door, you notice, slides open.
That was easy.
The door, it's a pocket door. It's like a sliding door.
It slowly slides.
No, it's fast. It's like spring loaded. It's like
yeah.
Wait, can we step off of it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna donk.
Wait, Bear, step off of it.
As he steps off, the door remains open.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any? Wait. Do we hear any ticket? No, let's go. I'm not gonna ask any more questions.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're out of here. We're out. We're gone.
Pick up Bear on your way.
Yeah, Bear. Let's go. And I just toss him in my back, even though I'm pretty sure he's the full size dog at this point.
Because he's eating all your food in your back.
Yeah.
I mean, the dog that this is based off of is a huge dog now.
Actually, Spit, you go first, so we can have this in.
I have given you control of the
Whoa, he got
I do not have any control of him.
What?
I have 0 control of this dog.
What are you talking about?
I have control.
I cannot touch that. That's not me.
The wrong person. Hold on.
Whoever's playing with
it's not my fault. You guys have the same initials.
It's true.
That's not true. You don't. But it's fine.
I don't. But it was a nice try. I'll try to move in 2s. He might just disappear into the black wall, which I'm pretty sure you can see. But if that happens,
what do you see?
I asked the blink. I see a hallway, a very small hallway that's about the same length that we're in right now. But I also call on the blink dogs to kind of also take point because they've usually been really good about noticing crab people and stuff. So maybe they'd be good about noticing hazards in here too.
Okay. Yeah. They take the lead and they get to this room and they don't appear to have found any traps.
Okay, great. So I go ahead and I walk in here and before I walk in, I see several small circles of which I don't know the nature of them. What is this?
So you see several, like, I guess, altars with figures of animals on them.
Ooh. Enix, look at those animals carefully.
Animals.
Come on in.
I'd like to investigate.
Sure.
I like
these animals.
I'd like to give him. I don't know how much I can. I don't have direct nature things, but like because I'm a grave cleric, is there any way I can give him advantage?
Yeah.
That's a snack.
Yeah. And are there are they like?
Is this the Legends of the Hidden Temple room?
It might be.
Are these the?
JD knows how much I love Legends of the Hidden Temple. So
it's so good.
I especially love it because it was confirmed by the creators that Olmec is an evil deity that traps children in his temple and they have to fight their way out.
Oh my goodness!
That is the concept of the show, and it was confirmed by the creators of the show.
Then how come it looks like half the kids on the show have zero interest in actually being?
Hey guys, why are you going so aggressively in when there's 4, 6? There's at least 5 things that are just.
Well, yeah. Everyone's charging in. Have I?
Can you just chill?
Is there anything? What have I learned about?
They are stone figures. No, they're probably ironwood carved figures. If I'm honest and staying on brand here, they are ironwood carvings, and you are standing next to a carving of a snake, and it's like the size of your hand, basically.
Do these look like animals that you're familiar with and have seen before, Enix, or are these like aberrations compared to what you're used to?
I would think I would have seen these. Yeah, I don't know what
they don't look aberrant. They don't look unnatural. They look like carvings of the animals that are represented by the tokens.
What's this one done here?
Now you can transform to any of them.
That is a prairie dog.
Oh, they're cute. I like prairie dogs.
They're the
I actually want to turn into
of cattle farmers everywhere.
Yeah, I want to turn into one for the rest of the campaign though, because I like prairie dogs.
I'll let that go. Yeah, sure.
What about this?
What? That looks like monkey.
That's a gorilla.
A gorilla.
Now you can turn into a gorilla.
Yeah, well, that's actually a good question. Does this count as me having seen these creatures?
This counts as you having been reminded of the creatures that you have seen before.
There you go.
Okay, that's where I was going.
Yeah, that's good.
I will let you wild shape into these creatures.
I went into Bell, the city of Bell, and saw them in a zoo.
Yeah.
And now I can turn into a giraffe.
You can be that obnoxious person.
Writing notes for myself.
At least it's not AL related.
Into.
I went to the city of Choltz and I turned into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, BS.
Was I I'm writing my own wild shape notes right now. Was I a fish at one point?
You were a catfish.
You were an owl?
Catfish, that's right. I was an owl.
Filthy thing.
Okay. And then you were a dick bird.
Sneck.
You have spent a good amount of time as a dick bird.
Prairie dog. Yeah, being a dick bird is kind of fun.
I'll be right back.
Is that an alligator or a crocodile over here?
That is a giant crocodile.
Dick bird.
Giant.
What? How much more funny would it be if it was like a dick bird statue in here? Like, wait a minute.
It's winking at you.
Is this the source of all my power? If I'd like to try just touching one of these.
Yeah, you like touch it and it like wobbles on. You can pick them up like.
They're like.
I thought they were like the size of us.
They're little totems.
I thought they were like just representations, like big representations of what they were. But like
is there anything written on the? Is it like a figure of the creature with like a pedestal at the base, or is it just like a carving of the creature?
Do you know, you're from Chicago. You know those melted crayon machines at the zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like those, but like more solid.
Okay.
Molderamas. They're like Molderamas.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, they're little, that big.
Is there a coin we can put? Is there space for a copper coin to put in?
No.
Oh. Is there a slot for a crayon to be put in?
No.
I would use a Benny to get that material. To get 5.
You both have no crayons, and there are no slots for crayons.
So I would like to pick one of these up.
Wait, does it radiate any magic?
What?
Okay. Oh.
Are they just?
I will let you know that.
I guess they all radiate magic. Yes.
Stop being a tease. Either
I'm
they
sorry
don't or
if
they do.
you
They
told me
radiate
this. Are they
abjuration magic.
okay? Are they sitting on? Are they just like on the floor? Or are they on?
They're on like
Sorry if you
pedestals, like
okay.
like vaguely altar-ish, but like.
Sure.
Is there
So
any writing on them?
I probably don't want to take them with me. They're probably down here for a
That's
reason.
a way out kind of thing. Right? When we realize that all the traps are set on the way out.
Can we start going to the second room if there's a little hallway here?
There's a little hallway there.
Yeah. Is there anything else significant in here before we move on?
I mean, like, there's 5 animal tokens. That seems relatively significant.
Yes, but is there?
No, there's nothing else in here. No. There's a hallway out of here. I guess that's also significant.
Is there any?
Oh, there's a cow in there.
It's an ox.
It's an
musk ox specifically.
I blunder my way in here.
Oh, there's more here.
Musk ox. Am I familiar with all the creatures in this here room?
Yeah, there's a musk ox, and there's a giant scorpion, and there's quippers, and
I'm sorry, what?
Quippers? They're like D&D's piranhas.
Oh.
And then there's an eagle, and there's a boar.
No. Oh, got him.
Hi, Adler. Eagle and a boar. And are they still little same deal, like little wood, ironwood carvings?
Dimitri, you see an altar with a scale on it, and you see 4 similar figurines on one side of the scale, weighing it down.
Oh.
What are the figurines?
You see a mermaid, a phoenix, a hydra, and a fairy dragon.
Phoenix,
all those
Hydra,
words I don't like.
And you,
fairy dragon.
for a moment, are sure that fairy dragon statue winked at you.
Hi, Glamour.
And carved on the scale says, "When the scales are brought to balance, your way will be revealed."
So a mermaid,
A phoenix?
Mermaid, phoenix, Hydra, and a fairy dragon.
All on one side?
Yes.
Mermaid, Hydra.
Are we able to? So I want to go over to the. Is this the scale directly north of me here?
Yes.
Are the 4 figurines, are they like built into the scale, or can I pick up all but one?
They are like
Glued?
no, I mean you can pick them up.
That actually helps because I want to. So I want to like go through and scoop up all 10 of these things, all of these figurines.
Well, do they have a weight? That's also, I think, is it a scale? Like,
Yeah, like
well, that's
scale.
like a
my
boop 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 guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
my thought here is that they're what they are seems very specific. So
Yeah.
like there's a mermaid, so I want to get the like there was a fish in there, wasn't there? No, there wasn't.
There were
Barracuda.
quippers, yeah. I mean,
Peppers.
Quippers, yeah. So like that, and the phoenix would
The
be
eagle.
the eagle. The Hydra would be
Super heavy.
Yeah, and then a fairy
Like-
dragon would be the crocodile.
Wait, the
Well,
fairy
I
dragon? No,
think-
fairy dragon's like
very
this
small.
big.
Very small.
So
I grabbed the eagle thing.
Okay.
I'll grab the.
And that's
wait,
what I was
the
getting at. I
muskrat.
wanted to see if we could like measure the weight of these things one at a time. So like pick up all but the like just leave the phoenix and
Wait.
drop the eagle on and see if they're even, and then we
Wait.
know like those are.
Yeah.
So on one side of the scale are those 4 things, and then so that okay, I was just misunderstanding. Okay, I thought it was like on a scale, like a dragon scale. It was like, hey, there's this, and this. I was like, this makes no sense. All right, this makes a lot more
it's
sense.
like a weight scale.
It's Libra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's grab the phoenix and the eagle and throw them on the scales.
They're not balanced.
Because phoenixes are super light, aren't they? Is that some Harry Potter knowledge that I shouldn't be in?
Of the things that I think we need the fish, I think we need the bird, I think we need the prairie dog, and I think we need the crocodile.
The prairie dog?
Well, don't we need the cow?
Oh,
cow.
Why don't we grab all of them?
Yeah.
Right.
You can. Well, you could bring them all if you want.
Let's theoretically play that game.
I'd ask to scoop up all 10.
You have all of the tokens.
All right. I would say let's put them all next to each other, but I also don't like the idea of putting them all next to each other because that becomes a combat, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'll take my token and keep moving around.
You don't think you do okay against an ox, giant scorpion, eagle, boar, pack of quippers, cave bear, snake, gorilla, prairie dog, gator, phoenix, hydra, mermaid, and fairy dragon?
No, you know what? The one that actually has me scared? It's the prairie dog.
That's the prairie dog. More than the hydra, for sure.
The hydra we can deal with. We got.
I know how to deal with a hydra. Fairy dogs.
Hydras are easy.
Prairie dogs have been the bane of cattle farmers for millennia.
This is a very specific list. I really would. Okay.
Yeah, can someone copy and paste is the list inside the notes?
Yeah,
no,
I've got it.
Hell no.
Okay.
I've got.
You thought I was taking. I only got the other 4 things that were. Actually
I was gonna say where you could pop it inside our.
I'll put it in the chat.
I got you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to if D&D.
Is there any physical weight they hold? That was the next question. Which I figured the answer is no, because it'd be really tough to have a super condensed, cattle in a wood feature. I'm assuming that's the answer, right? They don't hold an actual weight.
They don't seem to have weight that is relative to the animals. No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We can take the other. Can we take all 4 of the other things off the scale or no?
Yep.
What if we just take everything off the scale?
The side that we took them off of remains lower.
That's super troll. What the hell?
I mean,
I would like the idea that it's like there's no perfect weights. It's just like, all right.
Can we put those 4 that are opposite that were on the lower side on the other side and see if the scale balances out?
Dimitri. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's actually a good point.
What's up?
If we move?
If we take the 4 on one side and put it on the other side.
No, surprisingly, the scale not only doesn't balance, but the empty side remains heavier.
Dimitri.
These all radiate magic, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Dimitri, Morty, how much do you weigh, respectively?
You don't ask people that.
I weigh 30 pounds.
My physical weight right now is none of your business.
I weigh 40 pounds.
133 pounds.
Oh, with all the equipment and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so since these radiate magic, and it feels like it's magic weight, let's see here.
Did we us getting on it? Does it? Let's say I just jumped onto it. Like, I mean, how big is it? What's the actual size?
It's like a 2-foot wide disc.
I would like to kind of push down on it.
It kind of has a little bit of give, but not like you can't really get enough behind it.
Is there any consistent give, or is it like bouncing? Like I'm feeling consistent, like versus like I can't lift it versus, or is it like, hey, this is not what's supposed to be happening, like stop trying to break it, like.
I guess you get the idea that it's more the latter.
Let's put all the statues on the one side. I would like to take the muskox and put it on the other side.
It remains high.
Why don't we throw on giant crocodile and giant scorpion and see how much that moves?
The giant crocodile and scorpion?
Yep.
Yes.
You like glance momentarily and you think it like drops a little bit.
Cave bear.
Doesn't move.
I take them all off.
Okay.
I'm going to put them on one at a time. And guys, y'all watch for those. And so we just go through the list, do it one at a time, see if anything moves.
Okay. What's first?
Snake.
No.
Gorilla.
No.
Prairie dog.
No.
Cave bear.
No.
Crocodile.
No.
Giant scorpion.
No.
Clippers.
No.
Eagle.
No.
Boar.
No. Clearly, this is not
Right.
how you do it.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it,
all
exactly.
10 on at once.
is it potentially what these things are partially based out of? Because these are all
Right. That was my initial thought. Is that like if there's
eagle
a mermaid-
quippers.
Can
Yeah.
we please put the mermaid on one side and a gorilla and the quippers on the other side?
What?
Oh, okay.
Like the combination?
Because it's a person with a fish. That's kind of a gorilla. With, I see where that. Yeah.
If you look hard enough, you think it shifts a little bit, but you're not sure if it's you wanting it to shift or if it's it shifting.
Wait, why don't
Okay.
why don't we
next.
make like parts of it? Like, why don't we do like a mermaid? We do quippers. Does it move?
What?
I did that and it didn't move. So
No.
let's do.
Well, we had all 4 of them on.
So let's think about what these animals are. So
hold
mermaids-
on, just to do what Morty's saying, I don't disagree. We will put the mermaid on one side and the fish on the other side. Any movement,
And then like a
even if it
phoenix,
is,
we can add.
or is
add
it
in,
less than,
or
is
I'll
it
even
less
add.
than, or is it less than when I put the gorilla and the fish on there?
If there is movement, it's the same as when you had both.
Well, how about we add an eagle
Okay,
to that
cool.
and add a phoenix on the other side?
You're not
And then when I do
sure,
that,
but you
I
get
cast fire bolts on the side with the eagle on it.
Your spell doesn't seem to have an impact.
Okay.
Hydra. What it goes to the Hydra? Things with many heads. So
Crocodile and
snake.
snake.
I was gonna say snake and Hydra, and then fairy
Scorpion.
dragon. Yeah, scorpion. I guess. Yeah.
All right. So what all is on the sides of the scale?
So it's snake, scorpion, quippers, eagle, and mermaid, phoenix, Hydra, dragon.
It does not appear to be. It does shift quite a bit, but it does not appear to balance.
Can we take off the crocodile and fairy dragon?
As soon as you remove the crocodile and fairy dragon, it goes back to its original state.
Put the crocodile back on there,
Okay.
and then
Crocodile
put the
goes back
fairy
on.
dragon. So what is a fairy dragon? Let's see what
It's the well, actually, we have someone that is very intelligent about fairy dragons. Take it away, Spit.
Yeah. Can we take all of the things and just put it on the one side?
I didn't ask you to do that, but that's all right.
Just this awkward stack of animal figurines.
I figured like we put it on really nice, and he's like, and this, and like kind of just like arm folds it onto it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that I guess
Does
is
it
a thing.
balance?
No.
All right. So
Does
we
it
need.
overbalance, or does it not even get close?
Yeah.
I guess it overbalances.
Okay.
I'd like
so,
to take away the
Flash
cave
games.
bear.
It remains overbalanced, I guess.
I'd like to take away the muskox.
It goes back to its original. You don't get the idea
Oh.
that.
What
really
exactly
has an
is a
impact.
muskox?
It's like a big ox.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's stinky.
all right. So we want on the 4 on the one side. So we want the snake and the crocodile because that's kind of what makes a hydra.
But I think
We
an
want-
eagle also
We
makes
want the eagle that kind of makes the
a
phoenix.
phoenix.
We want the quippers because that's the mermaid, and then we want the prairie dog because that's
'Cause
what is
prairie
the fairy
dogs.
dog.
Because prairie dogs are the bane of farmer
scale is
existence.
overbalanced.
The scale is overbalanced.
Yes.
Once you take out quippers.
It goes back to its original.
No, put the quippers back on. Take the prairie dog off.
You bring the scales to balance.
Hey.
Wait, so what exactly is on it right now?
You have a snake, a crocodile,
Quip-
quippers, and an eagle.
Was the door open?
We had Scorpion on it, didn't we?
Yeah.
No.
The door swings open, but there's like an energy on the door that says solve the puzzle.
Wait, but we solved the puzzle.
Oh,
no, we were shown the way. We didn't solve the puzzle.
But the door's open. Didn't you say the door's open?
Yeah, there's a green ward that's like a green.
Oh, green energy. Ward. That's your department.
I mean, that's a really generous thing to say, but yeah, I guess so.
I go and I take a slingshot and I try to.
Oh, wait! I'm gonna go wait. Let's just walk through the door. The door's open.
All right.
Actually, I'll boldly lead the way. Yeah. I'm gonna lead the way through the door.
Hold up, are you moving Bear? Is that where you're moving?
No, Bear's behind me. Which Brian thankfully gave me a second token, which I'm now responsible for, which I'm really appreciative of, I guess. Can you can I put him somewhere else? Can you put him somewhere else so he's not on my body?
Yeah, I moved him. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. I boldly move through the door and go, see? And I hope something just chops my head off, like at that exact point in time, just like.
So you're through? You're okay?
I go like this. Yeah, I'm fine, and then I come back through the door.
Is he fine to you?
I phase through existence. I keep phasing through existence.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
I go through the door.
All right, now I'm gonna leave him there. He's got to deal with it himself.
Close the door behind him.
Bamboozled.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to go before me, or?
I mean.
Or do you want me to wait? What's in the next room? I'll look through the door. Then what's in there before I go? Hey, Spit.
I see a thing.
I can already. Yeah, there's things.
I see things in there.
You see these mummified statues of vault guardians that are wrapped in vines and weeds rather than in mummy wraps that are propped up in the corners of this room.
I would like to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to cast Eyes of the Grave as an action. Mm-hmm. I'll just put this in chat anyway, or into D&D Beyond as an action. You know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total uncover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of your next turn.
What square are you in?
I'm here.
There are definitely 4 undead in that room.
So they're alive. They're not dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna relay that and be like, "Yo, these guys are alive but dead. It's weird." And that's all I'm gonna say. They're alive but dead. I mean, I can walk in and dodge. If you guys want me to face tank, it's fine.
I mean, I can.
I mean, they're dead. So how about I just do that? And you guys just pick them off. Does that sound like something we could do?
I mean, can't you cast Spirit Guardian and stuff like that to help protect us?
I like that, but I don't know what's happening in the rest of this vault. This vault's kind of been
stuff's moving.
Yeah, I'm casting dodge. Moving. I'm dodging.
You're dodging.
Okay. Enix.
Hi.
While you guys are having elaborate conversations about what you are or aren't going to do.
Wait, how is he?
Oh, we have to solve a puzzle.
Yeah, why are they not attacking me? Well, why is he there? Why are they attacking me? Is he on my same square?
Yes.
Oh, then I would have. Is this okay? I would have moved forward then and dodged. I wouldn't have.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, so I'm dodging 19 AC.
They
kill you. Oh, okay. Invisible saw.
I need 4 wisdom saves from you, Jake.
Holy
Is it from being frightened?
It is from frightening.
21, 23, 25, 27.
Okay.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I literally it got better and better, and then I crit, and I was like, well, that's out of the way now. Otherwise, if I did not have advantage on that, that would have been a 9 on the last roll.
Mm-hmm.
So
what do you have advantage from?
I have advantage against being frightened.
Oh, as a grave cleric?
No, because I'm a halfling. Remember, we decided that one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I got rid of we kept most of the grave, whatever.
It's part
I got rid of
traits. Yep.
But I got rid of my telepathy.
I need initiative from everybody.
Kind of checks. What? So you said they well, can you give us a cinematic thing before I got crapped on? Like,
yeah, you guys were chatting and didn't notice that they were moving into attack, and then four of them.
Weren't they like? Did they break out of the vines?
No. They are still attached to the vines. The vines are just like following them, and you do notice that there is like a fungal quality to these vines. But they all glared at you, and you felt a wave of terror 4 times, but managed to overcome your fears.
I wish yelling at enemies was a thing, and saying "Stop that, knock it off." And they go, "Sorry."
Dimitri, what do you have on initiative?
14.
Morty?
Also 14.
22.
It rolled an 8.
Spit, you got an 8?
I did.
All right. Morty, you are first. You see 4, I guess for lack of a better word, mummies.
Oh, no, stop it. Ugh, why are we here? I'm going to use a bonus action, cast Sanctuary.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast, and I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a choke point. I'm going to go, hey! Me.
Mm.
And that's it.
They need to make wisdom saves to overcome your sanctuary?
Otherwise, they,
attack someone else?
I mean, they will attack something in the range.
Yeah. They'll have disadvantage on Onyx, but he's within range. I have a 19, a 19, a 15, and a 7.
Those were with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Fuck. 3 of those pass.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I have a crit.
I used a reaction to get rid of that.
Okay. I have 20, and I have a 14.
As soon as I see him start to do that, I'm gonna drop my sanctuary.
Okay. I have the first one hits you for 10 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic.
Well, wait, hold on. So they passed, and then they had to hit me. They had to then hit me.
Yeah, and they did.
With disadvantage.
No, they passed, so they don't have.
No. Then I'm dodging because it's a bonus action, sanctuary, main action. So I'm not gonna dodge sanctuary.
It got worse. So.
Well, okay, so they passed.
They pass, and then one of them missed at 2 hit. You turned.
No
it's not
crits.
a crit. Yeah, right.
Okay, and then the last one can't hit me then.
Correct. Well, unless you're you said you dropped sanctuary, right?
Well, I didn't. I was going to drag sanctuary with the conditions, but no, I would not, considering everything else that happened.
Oh,
you're not dropping sanctuary?
I'm not dropping sanctuary because I thought it was those crits after the wisdom save.
Okay.
I was understanding it that you had hit crits post.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah.
So 2 hits for 10 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic.
Okay.
I need you to make a pair of Constitution saves.
I've got a 10 and 10, or so 20. Was that what the total was?
Yes.
All right. So I have a 13, which should pass.
No. This is not for the concentration yet. This is for the effect of the attack.
Oh, so 13.
Okay.
On the first one, and then 13 on the second one.
You have been cursed with mummy rot.
Why would I not be?
Your maximum hit points reduced by 10.
Yeah.
And you can't regain hit points while cursed.
Yeah. So 20 total.
Yeah.
Do curses like that go away when you're downed, or no?
Y'all don't know. We play that game, and then my saves, I've got an 18 and a 22.
Yep, you're good on the concentration checks.
Well, at least I'm like full health pretty much.
Dimitri.
Only one down.
Am I able to see any of them?
Barely. You can see the rear two from where you are.
And Morty I can't heal Morty.
Yeah.
I mean, you
can't
can.
regain hit points while
For
cursed.
1 HP, you can heal me. But at this point, yikes.
Oh, okay.
You're going to forget me real soon.
No, I won't. I like you, Morty. Okay. I will, I want to cast Hunter's Mark. And target the one on the right.
Okay.
That guy. So I will then use. All right. So Hunter's Mark. I add 1d6 to my damage. That was a bonus action. I'm going to use. Let's see where my traits. I'll use a sharpshooter to attack that guy, and I want to do that. What's that? What's that? I'm using my bow.
Mm-hmm.
I get to re-roll ones. That's better. So the first shot is that plus 4, so 17.
17 hits.
For 18 points of damage.
Okay. Is that a magical bow?
No.
Okay.
I wish it was. Second one is a 16 plus 4, so that's a 20.
20 hits.
And then that one does 14 points of damage.
Okay.
So
Anything else?
I'm assuming that's half damage.
Yeah, they appear to be resistant to non-magical damage.
Great. Okay. I guess I steadfast where I'm at right now. Because if I move into the room behind, I'm guessing I wouldn't be able to see anything then.
No, you wouldn't. Not the way that they're currently positioned.
Okay. Because there's the barrier there.
Yeah, there's like a hard wall.
Okay. Yep. I will stay where I'm at. I would love to just kind of. They're all engaged with Morty, right?
Yes.
So if I ran through, would they have attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to run through?
You could get to like this spot and not incur attacks of opportunity.
It looked awful, but the best of kind of awful that someone could look at and say running through might not be a good idea. Unless you want to, then I can't stop you.
I'll chill where I'm at right now.
Okay. Annex.
So, hey, Morty, is it more value to you to make you take less damage or try and get these things off of you at the moment?
I mean, I'm at nearly max HP, if that gives you any insight of where I'm at right now.
All right.
Like,
so,
that's just, I don't want to push any further than that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm at
okay.
38 out of 39, so.
all right. Okay. I would like to cast. So my goal is to get rid of this bottleneck here because, like, we're kind of stuck. So
Yep.
I would like to cast Grasping Vine down here in the corner.
Okay.
And I want to direct the vine to lash out at this dude bro right here.
Okay.
He must succeed on a dex saving throw or be pulled 20 feet backwards.
Yes.
I need you to make a nature check.
Rip him in half. That's actually what you did. You stripped him in half.
20.
So as you summon this grasping vine to come and grab the mummy, you notice the vines in the room move to intercept your grasping vine, and they start to wrap around your vine. But the strength of your vine is so potent that it rips through these grasping vines. Unfortunately, the mummy manages to maneuver out of the way of the vine.
What a dick.
Making his save.
That looked good, though. I'm going to say that looked good.
It looked really impressive, yeah.
I'm going to say with like chapped lips, I'm going to be like, that looked good.
So are my vines wrapped around his... So he's like, they're tethered to the corners of the room, right? Mm-hmm. Are my vines wrapped around this mummy's vine now?
No, so there are more vines in the room that tried to intercept yours. And your vine, like, ripped them from the walls. Because it's mighty and powerful.
Okay. So is my grasping vine still there?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how grasping vine works.
Well, I mean, it's a concentration spell, but if that's what happened, I probably don't want to keep concentrating on it.
Let me look really quick.
Why is dndspells.com not even what? It's like unsafe connection.
Yeah.
There was one of the major DNS players somebody deployed a wrong config file on one of the master nodes and screwed some things up today.
So the way that it works is it's concentration. The grapple component is the concentration.
Got it.
So it is like it wouldn't benefit you to concentrate on it because he made us safe against being grappled.
Sure. Direct the vine to lash out at the same creature, or another one is it? So,
I mean, I guess you could use that same vine in future rounds and keep concentration to do that if you wanted.
Well, so I can, with what you just told me, like as a bonus action, I can redirect the vine at another creature, but the same thing's going to happen.
No. I didn't read the second paragraph. So if you keep concentrating, you can try to grapple things as a bonus action.
Okay, I was saying, like, I didn't think... I was getting the impression that it would just not work.
No, that is not the case. He seemingly did surprisingly well on a dexterity saving throw. You don't get the idea that these things are terribly dexterous, but the universe and random chance allowed him to narrowly escape. So that's where we're at. Anything else?
Well, I don't want to move.
I mean, I guess as a bonus action, you could do that now, or does it have to be on another turn?
It just says, until the spell ends, I can direct the vine to lash out at the same creature, or another one as a bonus action on each of your turns. It's unclear to me, like, if I redirect it at the guy to his left, turns, I don't understand how I would use that as a bonus action. If that
I think that's DM pervy right there.
Right, so the way the spell is worded, as an action, you cast the spell and can try to grapple something.
But if it didn't make it, you could do it again afterwards.
Right.
I think that's Brian.
But as a bonus action, you can once again try to do that.
Okay, how about this then? Since he dove out of the way, the grasping vine is still going in a straight line. Like I cast it here in the corner.
Right, so
it's going in a straight line towards him.
Yep.
So as a bonus,
blindsided.
As a bonus action, just keeps on going and tries to grapple somebody.
What's your save DC?
Good question. Tell me how to find that.
8 plus your wisdom.
Oh, it's right here. It's 14.
Yeah. So surprisingly, he also leans back to make a.
Where's he gonna go this time, Brian?
And he leans back, and the vine just like hammers itself into the wall in front of him, and he's like, and then you're like, oh no, it didn't work, and he's like, no, it didn't. Yeah, so that's that.
Well, then, as a double super secret bonus action, I sigh heavily directly into the microphone.
Oh shit! Oh, we got the ASMR version of NX. Oh shit!
Yeah,
I get some inspiration.
Man, I was really proud of myself, and you just. Gosh.
That's a super good spell. That's a spell. Actually, it's only a bonus action to use it. Like that's
awesome. Holy shit, that was good.
It's after. Well, especially after the pasting we got the last time. I'm just like, I would like something that can forcibly disengage somebody without us. So
we should just build all of our spells just to be like that, no matter who we are. Just like forcible removal of people around us. Like,
well, this is
Jake, level 8.
These engagements happen. We have these types of engagements a lot where we're just in a big dog pile, and a lot of us can't do anything because it's like all eyes on Jake right now, and the rest of us are like, we're in the hallway and can't do anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got.
Okay, spit.
So just to confirm, because right now we are indeed dogpiled. Right now, Dimitri and I are occupying the same space. Is that allowed?
No. Because you're. Well, I mean, technically, yes.
Because I guess because Dimitri is a halfling. Yes, that is a halfling racial ability.
So you're fine. And you
it's not a kobold racial ability, but it is.
Well, actually, you could also share that space with me too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not recommending it, but you could.
Oh.
Get in there, start stabbing shit.
You just said not recommended, and then you.
No, I said do, but don't.
Do it.
But I'm living on the wild side with chapped lips. I don't have my Blistex. I'm gonna get a sponsor from Blistex too.
From Blistex, Blistex and Vermont Tourism. Got it.
I had that email almost fully written.
You just keep me posted.
I mean, you're gonna be CC'd on that email.
Great.
I'm waiting for.
I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm going to cast Firebolt at the one that moved directly in front of Morty.
Okay.
Do I roll just a flat roll? Or can I do it?
Yeah.
Because it's a Firebolt.
Yeah, it's a flat roll.
I get ready with a potion in my hand.
Ooh. What do I add to it again? Sorry.
Your caster,
I don't roll spells very often.
Right, so it's your caster attack bonus. So it is...
It would be wisdom plus proficiency.
It's intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence proficiency, cool. 21.
21 hits?
Hooray. It never does, but I'm so glad it did this time. And now I roll bestial. What is D&D Beyond? Oh, that's what that says. Got it. Okay. That is a 9, which is unfortunate because it's 2d10, correct? That sounds right?
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, we're level 8, so I do 4. But yeah, no, I think it's just 2 because it's cantrip.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Morty.
Real preliminary search here. Is there anything in this room like we're in the Hall of the Forgotten?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in this room that's like foretelling of that? I'm willing to vote action to this, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it if it's not gonna yield something, because that seems like a way to die. Because
make an insight check.
All right. 19.
You are no longer in the Hall of the Forgotten.
Is that an action, or is that like something
that's
like?
Just I'm telling you that.
Okay.
When you stepped through the green ward, you left the Hall of the Forgotten
area.
I think I would immediately say, "Hey, we are fine. We are ready to drop bombs on people. Remember that one fight where we didn't do so hot? Use the hot." And I'm gonna continue doing me, and by me I mean dodging, and hopefully keeping sanctuary and letting my friends and family wail on these assholes.
Are we able to move into this space or no, because it's pincered between two?
No, you can move into that square. It'll provoke one attack of opportunity.
It'll attack
Got
2.
It.
Also, since Dimitri and I both have 14s, how are you deciding who goes first?
Technically
D&D Beyond did. I don't know.
There's actually a feature in There's technically a feature in D&D Beyond that allows it then to go further, like, hey, whose dex is what, and it goes like 14.29 or whatever. But
I do not have that engaged currently. It's alphabetical.
I think it's players, actually.
It would be really advantageous if I could go before Dimitri this round.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
That's fine. After your turn, the layer goes. Jake, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What is it against fear?
No.
I reroll once. How does a 15 feel?
15 feels like the minimum
I
you
should
need to be successful.
Wonderful.
As vines erupt from the walls of this chamber and try to wrap around you, you manage to deftly avoid being grasped by said vines.
This isn't natural. They're fungus vines.
This appears to be like a general...
Is it a defense or is this
a
fungus
defense
infestation?
of this dungeon
area?
Like, this is the intended, like, layer action.
This is not fungus interference. This is dungeon interference.
Correct.
Got it.
Big Mar with another Benny.
Big Mar out here dropping bombs, kill stuff. All right.
After the layer goes, you hear like faint whispers, and you hear them coming from each of the mummies. And the first one says, "They brought the scales together." The second one says, "And they opened the door." And the third one says, "But they did not solve the puzzle." And the fourth one says, "And now we're gonna kill him." So exactly. The first mummy, they're gonna start swinging again. Are you still?
Wait, can I take a? Wait, yes, I am still sanctuary, but I still have free action.
Why don't we go back through the door?
Yeah, I was like, what scale? Like, I was gonna say, like, what? We had Resolve, huh? Which one? And that's that's the end of said free action.
One?
We went through quite a few rooms that had nothing in them, inexplicably.
No, we went through 2 rooms. There's only 1 room that we missed.
So, and I mean, just really quick, we saw a sign that said "solve the puzzle" and then did not proceed to solve the puzzle.
That's true.
So
you did ignore the signs that were literally written in the
You mean the one that's right in front of the door one?
Yeah, the one that you just walked through.
That's 10 feet behind us?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, we didn't solve a puzzle when the room asked us to solve a puzzle.
I'm like, wait! We'll go solve it! Well, I'm assuming they're like throwing fists at me already.
They sure are.
Yeah, they certainly
if you do that, they would.
Yeah, immediately they're gonna start throwing fists. So like, wisdom save first.
So the 3 have already made it.
No. They have to do it every turn, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. I thought it was every turn.
I detect some escape room owner magic.
I thought it was every turn.
Understanding how puzzles work that we did not do.
I'm sorry, you mean understanding how the puzzle that specifically said you haven't solved the puzzle yet works?
This is the part of the escape room where you specifically say, please don't rip it off the wall. And we ripped it off the wall and went through the door.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, right?
Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone. You're right. It's gone. It's still disadvantage, though.
Right. So I have an 18.
Miss.
I have a 23.
That hits.
I have a 23.
Yep.
And then I have a wisdom save on the last one.
Please fucking miss.
The wisdom save is a 15.
Passes.
The attack roll is an 18.
Misses.
All right, so you're going to take a total
40
of
damage.
20 necrotic and 20 bludgeoning.
Is that halved at any point in time?
I haven't halved it, no.
No, I'm saying, will it have at any point in time? Because if it is not, then I go down.
Then you're down.
Oh, the first one hits you for 20. For 10 and 10.
No,
10 bludgeoning.
Well, I'm saying, isn't there a con save involved there?
Against
or is the mummy rot just a disease?
Mummy rot is a curse.
So I'm down. I'm down.
Annex user staff.
I mean, then do I have to make any saves to further reduce any more damage taken, or is that just?
Does he still have the curse, and would the recovery of the staff cause him to only get 1 hit point?
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, does my 39 hit points gear up to 19?
No. So that only happens once a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you are stricken with the curse, it only has an effect once a day.
So did I get hit with it twice or only once?
So you got hit twice. You only have the curse once.
So then my hit points only dropped by 10.
Correct.
Right? Okay. So it would have pushed still down to that level, so I'm still down. Okay. I just want to make sure my max HP reflects that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm down. Oops.
Dimitri.
Or do we want Enix to go first?
Enix.
I don't. I mean, I said that. What are we really going to try and fight our way out of this thing?
No.
That does not seem like it's going to work. So it would no longer be advantageous for me to go. I was going to cast. I forgot the name of it. Basically, it turned flame arrows. It turns your arrows into flame arrows. But that was 5 minutes ago when I thought this was fungal, but it is not fungal.
I mean, there are fungal vines.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it is fungal.
The vines as a layer action does not appear to be because of the fungus. It appears to be because of the defenses.
So, Dimitri, if you'd like to go along with this, I was going to cast flame arrows on your quiver, which would give you fire arrows. So instead of necessarily attacking, well, I don't know if that would be advantageous to us or not.
It is. Any fire is good.
I feel like we need many fires happening.
Are we able to drag Morty? Are we able to drag Morty?
If you want, yeah.
Well, I could also, like you indicated, I could use the staff to give him cure wounds, but he's immediately just going to...
It'll stabilize. It will stabilize him, but it will not regain any hit points for him.
Yeah.
Right. And he's also just going to get hit the next time.
Wait, explain it. Wait, why would I not get hit points back?
You have
because
curse.
you don't have the
ability.
You can't.
You don't have the ability
points.
to get hit points back.
Oh.
That is the effect of Mummy's curse.
So hear me out.
I'd like to use force push on all 4 of these mummies at the same time.
What are you doing, Alex?
Well, Dimitri said, hear you out.
Does friendly fire occur and have negative effects on downed allies?
You mean like explosives? Yes.
Like fireball? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could place it in a location that was on the other side of him, potentially. Like, if you placed something down here that did not include his square, it would be better.
So what kinds of things happen to downed allies in the case of friendly fire?
They fail a death save.
Oh.
So what if we like drag
or become
Morty,
unstable if they are stable and unconscious?
What if we drag Morty and all of us go to the other side of the green door?
I mean, that's what I would like to do. I don't know how we... Well, okay. So let's say we do that.
You get the idea that these are the guardians of the inner chamber.
Okay, so if we go backwards...
Regardless of the approach you take, you're going to have to deal with these mummies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will follow us.
Potentially. But like doubling back and going like the way of the dead, you're still going to encounter these. Because these are the guardians of the inner chamber. They're not like part of the way.
Oh, I see.
But if we solve the puzzle, I guess that's too late now.
You don't know. You haven't tried.
Let's try it. Let's do that.
Are you willing to take 2 checks to the face and a curse of the mummy rot to do this?
He's not going to do that.
That will happen to you.
You are in melee range with 2 mummies.
But you got walls.
I mean, he'll get +2 to his AC. Because it's partial cover.
Okay.
So I am game for it if you are game for that.
Yes, we're going to do that. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to cast Stone Skin on myself.
Oh, shit.
So I have resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, can I retreat and drag Morty as I do it?
At half speed, yeah.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Okay.
So I like to retreat back into the chamber with the scale.
Mm-hmm.
If Morty exits a threat square, even while down, does Morty provoke an attack?
Because he is being forcibly moved.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll eat this one.
Enix, add 2 to your AC. I have a 24 and a 16 to hit.
The 24 hits.
Okay.
What about Stone Skin?
I'm getting there. You will take 10 bludgeoning down to 5 because you resist bludgeoning non-magic damage.
Okay.
And then you will take 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw against Mummy Rat.
Woof. 9.
Roll that.
Benny.
Are you
I'm a Benny
comfortable
that.
with a 9?
I am absolutely not. That one was a 18. I forgot to do math for a second.
Okay.
18.
You have saved against Mummy Rat.
And what was my max speed? 40 feet? 30 feet.
30 feet.
So I go doot to here and drag Morty to, I guess, there.
Yes. Hold on. I'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that is all I can do.
Okay. Enix, good job. Dimitri.
Let me look at my inventory real quick.
How have you not been looking at your inventory this time? We spent the last 8 minutes figuring out what Enix was doing.
Right. Because I was looking at other things.
Oh,
if I throw my torch, will it set them on fire?
probably not. They are wrapped in like damp vines, not dry linens.
All right. Then I will retreat through the door. Back this way. I will cast Cure Wounds on Morty at level 2. Or does that not matter?
That doesn't matter.
All right, then I'll cast Cure Wounds at level 1 on Morty.
Is stable.
And then, so that was 1, 2, and then, actually, you know what? I'll chill right. So if I go here with him, am I able to drag him?
He's
further?
already being dragged. Are you gonna like tug of war over him with Enix? Or...
No, I'd want to drag him back further if I could.
Oh.
Taking scraping damage now.
Oh, you're taking damage now?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
I suppose you could. I mean, you can. I don't know how much movement you have left, but
it's 5 to here, 10 to there.
Then you're at half speed if you try to drag him, so you can move him like 1 more square.
I'll move him 1 more square.
Okay.
Like, just to get him out of the door.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Spit.
Right. I watch as all this dragging happens, and I look up and I see all of the mummies just being like, and I go, okay, we'll be right back, guys. We promise we'll solve the puzzle. And I take out a firebomb and throw it at this square.
Okay. What is the damage on a firebomb?
Oh, jeez.
Fireball.
That's a kid job. Oh no, a
86.
firebomb. You know the things that we saw in the chest. That's the very first encounter.
Yeah, let me look at my notes.
I think
Fire.
it's 3d10 damage.
I don't actually have any details about how much the damage is done.
It's because it's 3d10 damage.
22.
Okay.
You salvage fire bombs too.
And I move out of there. All right. So and I move my full 30 feet away from the door.
You watch as this mummy erupts in flames and then collapses.
Was that the one that I shot?
Yes. Morty, you're stable.
Yep.
The mummies will move into the hallway and like slam against the green ward that is in the hallway. It's annoying, but you seem pretty secure.
Can you
shoot just arrows? Toss fire bombs?
No. It looks more permanent. Like it looks like permeated more now that you have decided to use it as a defensive mechanism.
The sign says, "No, really, solve the puzzle." I'm not kidding.
or kill the guardians. I mean, you have a choice.
Are we able to stab through the thing?
Nope.
No, because it's not permeable anymore.
Can I cast a spell through the ward?
No. You can try.
But you just said no.
Well, I spoke very quickly, and I shouldn't. You're welcome to try.
Bolin telling us we shouldn't do that.
All right. So describe to me how we see this writing on this kind of green ward, semi-permeable, not permeable anymore aura.
You see the same message that is next to the scales. To solve the puzzle, bring the scales together.
So the other thing too, just really quick, is it like on a placard? Is it like in lights? Like
it looks like it's translucently carved into a translucent door.
Cool.
Like,
okay.
I don't know.
All right. So what I will do is I'll go over to the scales. Can you describe to me the nature of this scale again? Like, is it stone? Is it wood?
It is.
I know that there are things on it.
Right. It is wooden. It's like this kind of scale, right?
Mm-hmm. And like the actual scales themselves, they're also wooden. The things that are holding them down are also wooden. Like the entire thing is made out of wood.
Yes.
How it obviously is able to move. If I were to try to like shift it back and forth, can I like attempt to force? Is there any leverage that I have to force it to move at all?
It kind of like bounces a little bit, but like that, it is clearly like it is not meant to be like muscled into place.
Can I take the undersides of where the two like sets of figurines are on, try to clap them together so they touch?
They can't clap together. No.
Okay. Just said bring the scales together, and I tried.
Make an insight check.
Let's bring that back up. And there it is, because I moved it over here. Insight is 17.
You, based off what has happened, right? The door opened, so you assume you have brought the right tokens together, right? Like you...
Oh, you just order them.
It doesn't appear to be an order issue. It appears like the puzzle is solved when you determine why those are the right tokens.
What are the tokens that we have?
Bring the scales together. So the...
If we put like mermaid and fish on one side, phoenix and
Yeah.
bird on one
That's
side,
yeah, that's what I was
then
thinking.
Hydra, fairy dragon, snake, and alligator on the
Crocodile.
other side.
Yep.
Crocodile.
That does nothing happens.
So the mummy said that we brought it into balance, but we did not solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
So
we have not.
You have incited the idea that you have selected the right tokens and done the right thing to open the door, but until you determine why those are the correct tokens, you have not solved the puzzle.
Because the mermaid is part fish, the phoenix is part bird, the hydra is part alligator, and the fairy dragon's part snake.
Nothing happened.
That's that I was associating attempting to associate the animal to the thing.
No, I know why you came up with that idea.
Yeah.
But that is not the idea. Yeah. The clue specifically says bring the scales to balance.
But the door says make the scales meet.
Bring the scales together.
Bring the scales together. So bring the scales to balance, bring the scales together.
At this point, you notice the statue of a fairy dragon, and it winks at you again.
How is that, Brian? I didn't catch that right away.
Do we take the fairy dragon off? Wait, how do we summon Glamour?
No, he's in the tower. We don't want him anywhere but the tower right now.
Bad things will happen if he leaves the tower.
So what happens if we...
nature check?
Uh, 14.
You get the general idea that there's something about the not the tokens, but the animals they represent.
Yeah.
Like categorically, there is something about them.
Like these are all
water, wind, fire, and no, not fire. That's not fire. No.
So also categorically, don't each of these have some type of scaly skin on them?
The green barrier dissipates, and it says, "Great job."
Oh, the scales.
Very proud of you.
I ready my bow, knowing that there's mummies on the other side.
They've retreated back to their quarters.
Oh, what about the one that's blown up?
It's dead in the middle of the room.
All right, I bring rocks.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
How do we...
See, the worst part is we even talked about the other kind of scale earlier. And it was like, no, it's not that.
It was so good. All right, let's go ahead and drag Morty through.
Well, no, I'm going to put him on his shield so he's floating around at least.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, the shield follows Morty, so it just orbits.
I mean, like, I'll let you hack into his connection with his magic shield for the sake of moving him around in a strange burial procession. What are you gonna? Are you gonna do anything to try to get him awake?
I was gonna say, should we wake him up?
You can't.
He's at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Like,
does anybody have like remove curse or something? Like, what is this?
Morty does.
Go back on mute.
You have an inventory full of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got an inventory full of stuff that blows up. I don't have an inventory stuff.
You have other stuff in your inventory?
So, I don't have access to that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to use a charge, but I made a specific note that my Spear of the Moon has, as I wrote, other magic in there I don't have access to yet.
Yeah, that's not where you're headed on this.
It's unrelated. All right.
Yeah.
Don't know what's in Morty's.
I think I've been conscious for a little while, boys.
Well, yeah. Well, we've been solving a puzzle. Would splashing a big Mar potion on him help him?
I don't know. Do you get out a big Mar potion?
I don't have one. I used mine.
Yeah.
I've got one.
You pull it out, and it is not the telltale red it has once been. It's like an orange color.
Better. Throw it on him.
Yeah, so you're
just gonna pour it on. It's a potion, not a
put it in his mouth. In his mouth.
Don't pour one out for your homies. Feed him a potion.
You know how when you
massage it in.
Yeah, when you have to feed a dog
it's
a pill.
aloe vera right now.
We have to feed a dog a pill, like put it in his mouth and just like massage the throat so he swallows.
Yeah, you manage to feed him this potion, and you notice as he comes back to one single hit point. And you have, through the process of Big Mar's goodwill, you have upgraded your Big Mar potions to either be a tier-appropriate healing potion or remove one status or condition from a person.
Yeah!
Awesome.
I would like to please.
That is one status ailment for the set of 4.
And I could do that right now.
I mean,
you just did it.
I would like to please remove Mummy's curse from Morty. Thank you.
That's what just happened.
Yeah, that's what just happened. That's why I brought it up.
And as I get up, I pull my big bar and I hand it to you, like, thank you so much. And I'm like, this is probably better in your hands than my hands, because if I'm using it, that's a bigger problem. And I'll hand it back the other potion.
That's true.
Kind of either turning red or orange. I'm not quite certain what color.
It's now red, right?
It's
now
in
orange.
between colors. Yeah. It's
now
whatever
orange.
color I want right now.
But you are still at one hit point.
Wait, actually, question. When did NX get fully cured of the problem?
Yeah.
What?
So I'm asking because as I'm handing him the potion, it's been traditionally a deep red, right?
Yeah.
Does it change colors to orange or whatever the color
All of them
was?
are orange now.
Oh, I was seeing if it like the on.
No, you can't tell if there's a status element based off that. Also,
no, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, is it like if I hand it to me and it turns orange, it's like, oh, that's a more pressing issue.
Also,
that's what I was trying.
I want to reiterate: it's one condition for the set of 4 potions. Yeah. So you can do it again once you go back to the Big Mar Shrine and get.
I didn't know if Big Mar was feeling extra generous. That's all I was saying. I don't know. I'm just I'm at 1 HP and everything, but we're just saying.
So
I mean, you could be at 10 HP and have Mummy.
I'm gonna immediately double use the thing that we talked about on myself.
Okay.
Cure wounds.
No, I was just
stapling. So that's what I did in my downtime I learned how to heal you guys extra hard, but I also learned how to heal myself extra hard. All right, 5, 15. That's 1. Keep going. Y'all good. I'm just let me do my math.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cure wounds you at level 2.
Let's chill before we do that.
Okay. Well, my spells don't do anything else.
Well,
I'm just double stapling myself right now.
But they could do something at a time that wasn't when you have a moment to think about what to do. Also,
because currently I'm back at 30 HP.
Yeah.
30 out of 59, which I could then heal, but
that's not bad.
I like how you're completely unconcerned that I've turned to stone while you've been unconscious.
Wait, you turned to stone?
Yeah, I have stone skin. I mean, it'll go away in like half an hour, but
it's like I didn't.
I'm like, that's not. I'm more so like, I look at you, I'm like, do you need and I'm like, all right, it's fine. And then, the other thing is, if anything kicked in, you'd immediately, because you got Death Ward on you, that you'd come back to life as such thing. So I'm like, it's all right. You're fine.
Oh, it's concentration, and I stopped concentrating, so it went anyway.
I feel like as soon as you
I stayed stoned just to creep you out.
Oh no!
And the minute you're just like, whoa.
And then you spooked him when he woke up, and that spooked you, and then you lost concentration.
I go like this. I'm like,
No,
I get stuck like that.
Whoa!
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself really fast. Before anything else.
Oh, you don't want us to cure you?
I think if you guys are curing me when I have spell slots, that's a concern.
Okay.
So how about this? If I get to that point again, you guys did a great job. We figured out. What are we here for again? And I look at the fact that I'm not in combat.
We're in a vault and we need to save Bruce really fast.
Okay, 3 steps back, 4 steps forward, 2 steps back. What? And I look at I kind of look through the wall of we can't go through again. I'm like, what happened?
Oh, I said these things have scales, and then it became better again. After I tried to make them kiss.
Yes, he tried to smooch the animals together and didn't.
All right, so what's happening?
We're going back through the wall thing. That's what
the mummies went back to their corners.
Okay. Why are we here instead of fighting in there?
Because we wanted to solve the puzzle.
Which is
Oh, that they all have scales. The animals that we put over there, they've got scales, and the door was happy when I said that.
Yeah.
I feel like I do one of those like office situations where I like look at the camera and like
It's okay, Morty. Let's just go back through our wall here.
wait, but is someone gonna inform me what the hell happened?
We dragged you back here and we solved the puzzle to distract the mummy.
Did we actually solve the puzzle?
Yeah, I said that they all had scales and then the door became happy again.
Okay, let's go then. I trust you. You're going first.
Yeah!
I trust you implicitly. Go first.
I feel like it's the most safe thing to say to someone in our group is you go, I trust you. You should go first.
Hey.
We should keep moving this time and not stand around and chit chat while the mummies have time to.
Actually, as you enter the room, the mummies start to move around and take up positions.
Damn it!
Seemingly defensive.
Oh. That's the way of the way.
The way. That is the way.
They don't want to show us the way. No, I don't like that one. And immediately as he moves fast, I'm like, I'm just gonna squeeze by you right there and like kind of switch spots with him. I see.
Yo, guys, this is like inside in that game where
why is the other one moving forward?
Less talking, more getting out of their way.
No, they like mirror our movements. We need to like pick them.
They don't. They take up defensive positions to protect your flanks. You move to the southern hallway.
I don't believe that.
And you see the vines here are overwhelmed with mushrooms and fungus. You get the idea that the source of whatever has been plaguing this forest is beyond this hallway, waiting for you.
Can
we set it on fire?
Well, I look back at the mummies and go, I don't know what to call you.
They don't respond.
What's been hurting things beyond this? We're here to help, and I pull my book. I'm saying like because there's so much green energy out here.
Yeah.
Like we're here clearly to help.
You pull your
the
book
guy
out?
above us. Yeah, I mean like I make like I'm kind of like one of these like. You see that? Like
when you pull your book out, they cower.
And then I put it away. I'm like, I'm here to help you.
Let's go into this hallway that they're blocking.
They cower where they're at, and they say
they cower with the swords out.
And they say, she sent you.
There's so many things that sent us to fix what's happening. Anything.
What's beyond? There are no artifacts here.
Oh, do you want to come see though? If you don't know, knowledge is power.
This is our place.
But think about
wait.
All
who told you to be
places
here?
you could be in.
There's something beyond from the other realm.
Who told you to be here? I believe it's the Verdant Prince. I'm not gonna say this out loud. My belief is it's the Verdant Prince, but is there something else that's telling them to be here? That's what I'm asking.
The Verdant Prince controls this vault.
Bastard.
Where's his guardians?
Where's the Verdant Prince?
Beyond.
Is he in trouble?
Likely.
Ooh.
So I guess we can't set it on fire then.
I mean, we can.
I feel bad about your friend. I'm sorry.
This is the task we were given. He shall come back when you leave the vault.
Oh, okay. As long as he's okay.
Do you have any union smoke breaks that you talk with the other guys about?
What?
I'm trying to figure out, is there anything else that they might know about further on? Knowing that we have shown them, like I've shown them that, like, you know, my book and everything, that they might have more info like, hey, you guys were here for a reason and you attacked us for a reason. Do you have any other info for our cause is to save Verdant Prince, who is the guy that taxed him with this job. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like,
sure, they say we protect the inner sanctum of the vault. The vault is empty, except for the corruption within.
Ooh.
The artifacts were taken.
when?
By whom?
By that which corrupts the vault.
No.
Weeks ago, perhaps months.
Let's they have a better sense of time than most of the face spirits that are alive here, honestly. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Like, that's not bad.
AKA, when we first stepped into the forest, we should have just came this way. And
We
fixed the
wouldn't have been
problem.
ready. We wouldn't have been ready. Cash would have looked at us and go, "Oh, you're not ready."
They would have said, "Oh, bless your heart."
Yeah. He's only
should we
impressed
start?
with us because of Versalka.
So it seems like we're not going anywhere but inside with the current defensive postures you guys are currently
If you approach the exits, they move out of your way.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah, let's go in.
All right. You start to make your way.
Wait. Detect magic.
Yeah, lots.
I mean, besides the huge at this point.
I mean, there's necrotic energy, there's divination energy,
like things that don't seem
energy.
in place, or seem made within, but are not in. Like, almost, I'm focusing on things that seem unnatural.
Yeah, the fungal
what they
corruption
said
isn't supposed to be here for sure.
Thanks, Brian. I really appreciate that.
I mean, like, there's not like.
There's not,
you
not
know
like
that there's lots of bad wooj. I don't know, like.
But like that's more what I'm focusing on versus like, hey, I know I have this magic here. Like, that's what I'm more so focusing on.
Okay.
So, how long does the fire arrows spell last for?
I don't think we casted that, right?
Yeah, I haven't casted it, but it.
You can cast it now.
Concentration for an hour.
These ones are bold.
Oh.
They are brave. Or they are foolhardy.
We got fire bombs. We still have fire bombs, right?
I turn back and I go, foolhardy. And let's go! Next time on In the Red.
I agree. Most take a rest before entering the inner sanctum.
Oh yeah! Are you guys okay watching over us, actually?
We are the guardians of those who can traverse. You have solved the puzzle.
Alright, let's go sleep here. You guys look like you're all wrapped up and comfy.
I have a question. Do you want to take a rest, knowing that Bruce is in danger?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Let's go. Well, we have 18 bennies. We can use, 8 of them for a rest. That's like
An instantaneous long rest. That is a feature of 8 bennies.
I think we sleep on that before we make that decision.
okay. Well, then let's go in the hallway.
Just to like, do we actually need that, or is that something out of just because I'd rather do 2 more miraculous things happening just to annoy Brian. And be like, I don't know what happened. There's like 2 more vaults that showed up, and it's been only like 16 days.
I don't think it'll be more vaults. I think it'll be like...
But I like the idea of a collection of vaults just showing up.
And the way of the forgotten and the way of the dead.
Network, like...
Yeah. Yes, actually.
An elaborate network of vaults.
It's vault of the forgotten times 3. Just to cause problems.
All right. Well, guys. Step into the
you're
weird
definitely
fungal
gonna
hallway.
at least chill for a second, because it seems like this is the part,
the big boss,
where we ask for Vermont to ask for leaves and stuff. Wait, Brian, are you gonna let us sit here? Are we going forward, or is this the end of the stream? Like don't tease us like this.
I don't know. Like, it's up to you.
I mean, I'm gonna keep trugging along. Like, that's not a problem.
What's in the hallway?
You start to make slow steps entering the final hallway of the iron vault, smashing mushrooms as you go, almost aiming for them, crushing them under your weight until you find.
But we have like our claws in front of our faces, right?
Until you find a final ironwood door with a simple knob. You reach out, you turn the knob, you push the door open, and we will see you all next week on In the Red.
Yeah!
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. We will be back next week. The last week in July. Oh, Jesus. July 29th for the final episode of this Ironwood arc, I suppose. I assume it will be the final one unless they surprise me. I don't know. And then we'll
episode.
And then we will move on to the next arc. Check us out on Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Patreon, you can go give these folks $3 a month to get an extra Benny every month, or a greater amount at the $15 tier. You can create your own Fae spirit like Big Mar, who has rewards for our party members based off the tenure of their being spirits. So the longer you remain at that tier, the stronger your Fae spirit gets. Maybe one day they'll be comparable to Rusalka and her creepy messages. Other than that, you can order coffee at initiativecoffeeco.com. That's a thing you can do. There are 2 benefit roasts there that support Rise Against the Disorder, formerly Anxiety Gaming, or Jasper's Game Day, along with various streamers to support those causes. You can also just buy regular coffee from us and make things not so tight around here. Other than that, check out fuzzylogicscaperoom.com for all your fuzzy logic and escape room needs. They do corporate events, they do bridal showers, they do high school field trips, they do junior high field trips, they do church group field, a lot of field trips. That's the theme I'm on today, apparently. They do first dates, second dates, even third dates, not fourth dates, but they will do fifth dates. Other than that,
horribly against fourth dates.
Right, no fourth dates. As a heads up, we will play next week, the 5th and the 12th. The folks at Fuzzy Logic Escape Room have conventions and may not be able to join us. So we'll probably do...
Those are things again!
Yeah!
They are.
It's spooky and kind of exciting. We will probably do community nights those weeks. Stay tuned. We are going to move the schedule around a little bit at the end of August because I have classes at night on Thursdays, and I am not too modest to say that this game would not function without me.
That's a little bold.
It's a bold statement, I know. Also, this is the last arc with the current cast because we're adding a 5th cast member. Afterwards, if you are familiar with the Bard's Tale, it's not it's good. You should know Elise. She'll be playing with us at the beginning of the next arc. NX looks confused.
She's not playing that awful character, right?
No. NX looks confused because he wasn't here last week when we went over this. But
we'll talk about after show.
I don't look confused. It's just news to me.
Okay.
It's exciting.
We'll talk about what's
so we'll have a 5th person after this arc. So that'll be fun. I'm told she will not be playing her Bard's Tale character.
The awful, horrible person who has things about it. Yeah, Ianamore, who's with awful
a super lame party mule. But
no, there's other things. We had other stuff saying about her, like she was bad at poetry or something. There was something.
Oh man,
there was horrible rumors.
Really leaning in there.
But it's gonna keep happening.
That's where we're going from there. So we will see everybody next week for the conclusion of the Iron Vault, and then we will move on. We're also going to start maybe another Saturday game coming up at some point. with some folks in my department where it won't be D&D, it'll be 5th Ed, but it'll be the Adventures in Middle-earth campaign. So that's something I'm kind of excited to mess around with, and some folks up here in Milwaukee are excited to play. So
awesome.
Once that gets squared away, I'll have more details on that, but that is down the pipe as well. We are running Mondays. We're doing Adventures League every Monday. 6
that's what we're doing.
6:30 to 10-ish. That's what we're doing. So if you want to see some Adventures League,
check get some channel points.
Get some channel points. Summon that horse once per stream.
I'm so pissed. I didn't realize that you did it one per stream. I'm so frustrated.
It's a good idea, though.
Other than that, have fun, stay safe. We'll see you next week. And from now until the next time, roll together.